week of rugby league, baby. Yeah, the boys. Another week of rugby league coming on up, big time. And let's start it all up, baby. Hey guys, how you going? So down PKR Sport. We are here as we get rocking and rolling here for round 9 of the NRL season. It is getting to the point now where teams obviously are starting to. The origin discussion is starting to slowly creep in. I've seen it on KO just now. I've seen it around. It's lurking. You know, the chatter about Tedesco, this kind of stuff. It's starting to really come out. So this is the point of the season. We've just gotten past that early season slap up. Now we do a bit of a grind until that origin period. And, teams are going to start. We're starting to understand. Well, actually, we definitely understand how teams are looking going into this season. You know, even if you're like a Titans, we're coming off the best win ever, mate. The best win ever. We're going to win the comp. But no, like even teams down there, hopefully you start to see improvements. Even tonight, the Rabbitohs, who are in last position. Yes, last position. You wouldn't have thought that before the year started. If they win tonight, maybe they get back on a bit of a run. So, yeah, this is a pretty integral part of the season where, regardless of what's already happened, you just need to find a way. You just need to find a way to get yourself back into the fray. And this is a perfect game tonight to be talking about that. Like I said, we've got the South Sydney Rabbitohs going up against the Penrith Panthers. The Rabbitohs are in 17th position, whilst the Panthers are in, where are they? 3rd position. They haven't been as good as they have been in previous years, but I do recall me saying this all of last year, maybe? Or was it last year in the beginning part of the year? Yeah, because 2022 they were pretty dominant. I think it was last year. They weren't looking as dominant as they had in the previous years, but yet they still went on to win the competition, right? So that tells you everything you need to know about this Panthers team, that although they have kind of gotten by through 2024 so far, they're in 3rd position, man. You know, they're just one of those sneaky teams, and it's like they shouldn't be a sneaky team. You should have your eyes on them at all times. They're the ones you look at. You're not looking at the Sharks right now. You're not looking at the Storm above, maybe the Storm. You're not looking at Manly, Broncos, Dolphins or anything. You're looking at the Panthers, who are in 3rd position and haven't exactly impressed a great deal, and have been without their best player for the majority of the season so far in Nathan Cleary. Well, maybe not majority. A decent part of it anyway, Nathan Cleary, who's obviously not even playing tonight as well. So they're a sneaky one, man. Don't let them sneak past you. Do not let them sneak past you. But let's get into the 2-team lineups here tonight, guys. Before we get into the chat, obviously jump into the chat. Let us know your thoughts about the game tonight. Do you think the Rabbitohs will get a surprise victory? They did sack their coach, Jason Demetriou. He did get sacked midweek. It was crazy. We'll talk about that. We've got like half an hour till the game starts, so we'll talk all about that. But they did sack their coach, Jason Demetriou, midweek, as we all know. So now, do they do what the Titans did to the Broncos last year and a couple teams have done beforehand, where when you sack a coach, for some reason, the players just turn up? You know, it doesn't matter what's happened before. They just turn up sometimes. But it can also be the opposite. It's either the Rabbitohs could win this 1-12, 1-2 points, or they could get absolutely flogged by 50. You know, there is those two completely big options there. There is even a world where they win 13 plus, but I'm not going to go down that. I don't think anyone's ready to hear that just yet. But the point of the matter is that teams just know how to get it done when they shouldn't be getting it done after their coach has been sacked. So I'm really intrigued to see how they go tonight. But all right, let's get into it. So the Rabbitohs, 17th position, Panthers 3rd position. The Rabbitohs are $4.30 underdogs, while the Panthers are $1.21 favourites. And this is at Accor Stadium in Sydney. Also, just to mention before I get into the team list as well, is that I'm actually still a little bit sick. I've been travelling a lot, obviously, over the last month, as you guys would have seen. I'm pretty run down. We had a pretty crazy weekend in New Zealand. So, yeah, I'm pretty run down, but I'm still cracking on. We're still cracking on. So if I do have to mute to cough and whatnot, or you just hear me a little bit different, it's because, one, I've got to go again on Saturday for the Titans game, but also two, yeah, I'm trying my best. I am trying my best. But all right, the Rabbitohs, Isaac Tuitupo-Thompson and Sean Keppie are in, with Jacob Gagai and Tane Milne out. Tane Milne suspended. Jacob Gagai, no idea why he's been dropped. The fullback is Jai Gray, with the wingers being Isaiah Tass and Isaac Tuitupo-Thompson. Go to the centres of Jack Whiten and Michael Cheekham gets pushed from the back row into the centres. You go to the 5'8", you've got Cody Walker, and the halfback is Dean Hawkins. You go to the front row of David Mawali and Jai Arrow, with the back rowers of Keon Kalomatangi and also Jacob Host. The 13 is Cameron Murray. You go to the interchange, you've got Peter Mumble-Zealous, Siliva Havili, Thomas Burgess and Sean Keppie, with the 18th-man replacement being Tallis Duncan. Also, don't know why he's not getting a crack. And also, big shout out and rest in peace to the Cars Patrol, Siliva Havili. Really, really sad news. Last week, he was officially put on his back for the first time. And that's a real tough one to have to deal with there for the Rabbitohs fans. And that probably sums up their season so far. That probably sums up the season so far. So Cast Patrol, my thoughts are with you there. But yeah, look, I'm still confused by a couple of the selections here on this Rabbitohs lineup. They're still obviously without Latrell Mitchell. Where do they put him when he comes back? Do they put him into their fullback? Do they put him into the centre? There's no Jason Demetriou anymore, so we don't know what this team is going to look like next week. We don't know how this team is going to play here today. So really, really up in the air, and it's going to be really intriguing to see. And then there is the news that Wayne Bennett could be coming back to Redfern. But for the Panthers, they don't need a new coach. They've got a pretty good one in Ivan Cleary. The ins, Jack Cole, Moses Leota, Sonia Taruva, and Tyron Peachy. With the outs being Dane Laurie, Liam Henry, Nathan Cleary, and Paul Alamotti. That is a big out there in Cleary. And look, Alamotti's been pretty decent. The fullback, Dylan Edwards, with the wingers being Sonia Taruva and Brian To'o. Yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Sonia Taruva and Brian To'o, with the centers being Isaac Tongo and Talon May. You go to the 5'8", Jerome Luai, with the halfback being Brad Schneider. Canberra could probably use him right now. They obviously got rid of him and he went to the Panthers. Now the Panthers do need him. But yeah, he's a solid enough player there to replace Nathan Cleary. Go to the front row forwards, James Fisher-Harris and Lindsay Smith, with the number 9 being Mitch Kenny. Back row, Luke Garner, Liam Martin, and the lock is Isaiah Yeo, who is the captain. You go to the interchange, Moses Leota, Matty Eisenhuth, Maverick Geyer, and Jack Cole, with the 18th man replacement being Tyron Peachy. I think the big things tonight to really look for here in this Panthers lineup is Brad Schneider. You're going to see him do his job there, really lead the line from that halfback role and take over from as best as he can from Cleary. He's not Nathan Cleary. He's going to play himself, but that's one to definitely look out for. And then the other one is Dylan Edwards. And the reason I say this is because there's a lot of chatter about Tedesco in regards to New South Wales and in regards to State of Origin. Dylan Edwards is probably the next best, well, is the next best thing, I would say. And you could argue he is better, right? So he needs to keep on proving himself and keep on doing what he's doing and not putting a foot wrong. If he messes up, then it kind of does fall back onto maybe New South Wales will just stick with Tedesco, or maybe they'll go with like a Scotty Drinkwater per se. But then again, he's not exactly doing anything fantastic right now. There's the option of a little puppy, Ryan Pappenhausen. So Edwards is the front runner. I personally believe right now. I do still believe that he'll get that fullback spot for New South Wales, but it's going to be interesting. This is a huge couple of weeks that are going to come up here for Dylan Edwards. So yeah, look, I think this Panthers team, they should win tonight. Jeez. Do I have the balls to tip the Rabbitohs here? Do I tip the balls to tip the Rabbitohs? Because again, they do have still a decent enough team on paper. Oh, it is really scarce actually a little bit the more that you think about it. You know, they are still missing guys like Trell. They are still missing, who's that winger? Tyron Munro. Campbell Graham is another one they're still missing. The forwards, it's just a little bit all over the shop. Yeah, it's really difficult. I'm going to go the Panthers still. I am still going to the Panthers, but I would not be surprised if the Rabbitohs were to sneak this one, despite the fact they lost their coach. And the sole purpose is, I've watched my team, literally within the last year, sack our coach, then lose Tino that exact same week, and at Suncorp Stadium against a team that made the grand final last year, and we beat them 18-12. So I really resound and feel what the Rabbitohs are feeling right now. So that's why I do give them a shout. But there's also a good old opportunity that the Panthers could hit 80 tonight. So I'll take the Panthers. I'll take the safe bet, but just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on a sneaky one there. Quick little ladder update here. The Panthers in third position. If they win, for the time being, they would have to win by over 18 points to go above the Storm. So they've got points differential on plus 36. Storm have plus 54. And Storm are going to lose this week, so don't worry, because they play the Titans on Saturday at Super Stadium. The Panthers to go above the Sharkies, 46, 56, 66, 76, 86, 96. They would have to win this game by 64 points to go above the Sharks, with the Sharks playing the Dragons, I think, on Sunday. So, I don't know about this Rabbitohs team. Is it out of the equation? Not necessarily. I doubt it, though. So the Sharks should be safe on top of the ladder this week. But over the top of Panthers, sorry. Anyway, if the Panthers lose this game, however, Manly can jump them, the Broncos can jump them, and the Dolphins can also jump them. All of them have better points differentials as it is than the Panthers as it is. You go down to the Rabbitohs. If they lose, they obviously stay last. If they win, for the time being, they would go above the Titans into 16th. They can't go any higher than that because they would have to win by literally 90 points to go above the Tigers, which is crazy to think about. But then again, if they win and the Titans win, the Titans have at minus 87 to the Rabbitohs minus 136. So the Rabbitohs points differential is absurd for the first 7 games of their season. They've played 7, they've had a bye. So it's absurd to have minus 136. Minus 87 is not great. I'll put my hand up as a Titans fan say that, but minus 136 is absurd. That's getting onto the Bulldogs of 2023 territory in regards to giving up points wise. They've given up basically 50 more points than any other team so far this season, and that's including teams like the Cowboys have given them a lot of points. The Titans have given them a lot of points. Funnily enough, the Tigers are actually one of the better defensive teams in the comp. They are funnily enough, in the top 8 for defense. That's just crazy. But there we go, guys. That's the 2-team lineups. That's my little analysis there. Let's get to the chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Like I said, bang, thumbs up, subscribe, slap it down. We're on our way to 30K. That's what we're doing. We're on our way to 30K. Do a bit of Tim Naki. Manifest the 30. Manifest the 30. But all right, let's get to the chat. Let's get into the Chatamundos. Rachel Stevens says, evening. Hello, Rachel. Greta says, let's go to Bulldogs. Yeah, they're not playing today, though. Yeah. Let's go to Bulldogs on Saturday. Yeah, on Saturday they play the El Tigres. I will not be here. Obviously, I will not be able to stream that game. I'll be at the Titans versus Storm game, but we'll see. Camp Brody says, from finishing the podcast and straight into a stream, let's watch some footy. Mate, you're just with me the whole day. Welcome. Welcome. You sit there with myself and Clarky, and you go straight into myself and myself. There we go. That's what we do here. That's what we do. Flurry says, evening folks, here Flurry. Jay says, shush. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I was like, wait, why are you telling me to shush, Jay? And then I was like, no, I know who you're talking about. Cryptic says, don't worry about the coach getting sacked. Can we talk about Gould getting fined 20k for nothing? Holy shit, man. Well, firstly, it's not nothing, but he shouldn't have been fined it. He should not have been fined that by any means. And you guys would have seen my comment on Instagram on the post about on Fox League. Yeah, he got fined for basically telling the truth about that Appy Psychotomy South try. You guys saw my reaction. That was the one stream I was able to do last week in New Zealand. That Tigers-Broncos game. And Gouldy, got a little bit upset about it. And it's like, he is contracted by the NRL. So he can't really be going out and doing that. But I don't believe he should have been fined for it. I really don't. Because, again, it's actually kind of admitting fault, I would say. If you're not scared by the words that he said, you wouldn't do anything about it. You'd just be like, okay, that's just an opinion. But you're pretty hurt. Like, you're mad. If you're finding 20,000 as well, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, man. You don't see that kind of money usually getting fined on the players unless it's a significant breach. So that's a big breach, man. And I feel that much is wrong. If it was like a 3K, I know that doesn't hit good where it hurts, but it's like that makes a little bit more sense. But I also think that he's telling the truth and he's allowed to have his opinion, but he is technically contracted by them. So, sorry guys, again, like I said, I am still quite run down sick, so you'd have to forgive me for muting a couple times. But yeah, I agree with Guild still, as you guys know. Greta says, are you guys Aussie? Yes, we are Australian, watching Australian Rugby League. It's a surprise, I know. It's a very good surprise. Adam Smart says, what's your thoughts on Hughes signing... No, not signing Townsend. Dazmate says, love a good weekend bender. Mate, it was a big weekend in New Zealand. It was a big weekend. Lots of crazy things happening there. Yeah, no, we had a good time. We had a good time, and it got back on Monday. But yeah, I think obviously a month ago we were in Townsville, which is super hot, right? And I was there for like 5 days. Came back to the Gold Coast, and then 2-3 days later, I'm back on a plane. We're down to Canberra. There for about 4 days or so. And then that's cold. Well, it was cool-ish or so. And then we come back on the Monday. And then we're here on the Gold Coast for a week. And then we go to New Zealand for like 5 days, right? And it was cool, but it was super nice, right? But yeah, it's just full on. It's full on, especially when... it's not holidays necessarily, guys. Like, I am filming content. I'm still doing stuff. I'm still invested in what I'm doing here, right? So it's not like I'm on a break. So yeah, it does get pretty full on when you have those 3 massive long away trips in the space of 1 month, yeah. Especially when most of them is also... You got to remember as well, is that 2 of those long away trips to start as well were losses, and we'd lost... 6 games, 7 games or whatever in a row, or 6 games in a row going into that Warriors game. So you get tired, man. You get tired, but I do my best. Crypto says, good for you. Me and Jay Hayes don't have TVs. What's Greta said? I'm watching the game on TV. That's usually a good idea. Yeah, that's usually a good idea. Fry DQ says, do you think South bounce back from the sacking to win tonight? I think there's a good chance. I'm tipping the Panthers, though. I'm going to go the safe bet, but I definitely think there is a good chance. I watched my Titans beat the Broncos at Suncorp when no one believed us last year after we sacked Justin Holbrook. So, yeah, there's absolutely an opportunity. I don't think it happens, but there is definitely the opportunity there, and I would not be surprised if it did happen, yeah. Bits of Lazarus, does anyone reckon Brad Arthur will get sacked anytime soon? I think that with the news of Demetrio, I think there's too much going on right now. I would say not right this very second. And I think that he does have excuses as we currently speak. He does have excuses as we currently speak in regards to, Mitchell Moses, in regards to Gutho, in regards to not having a fully healthy team when Moses comes back. But when Moses comes back, it's like they have to win games and be consistent with it. But yeah, I've been saying that Brad Arthur's not the guy for probably about a year and a half now. Even when he made the grand final, it's like they need to win with this. They need to win that game, otherwise they're never going to win it with that playing group, and it's proving pretty correct. Jai says, "Come on, South Sydney, let's get a win tonight." Not confident, mate. I get you. I feel you. But I don't think anyone was really confident as a Titans fan going to New Zealand. But we got the win, so anything can happen, man. It's rubber league. Dad's mate says, "How about them Dogs though?" I'm going to get called a Dogs hater again here. They've still got a lot to prove. They haven't really beaten anybody of note yet. They've beaten, the Titans, who at the time we were awful. The Titans Dogs game, Titans Dragons game, were the two nearly worst games I've ever watched in my life of the Titans. And then the Dogs, who were the other two teams that they've beat? They still lost to the Rabbitohs, who are in last position, which is... they gave it a good crack though, but still, it happened. Who were the other two teams? They beat the Roosters. That was a good one, but the Roosters were without a man for the majority of the game. Storm were awful that game, so they're still a Storm. They only lost by 2 there, and they beat the Knights. It's a bit of a whatever with the Knights. Good win though against the Knights though. I will say good win against the Knights. I'm not going to be proving anything on Saturday against the Tigers, but what will prove it to me is if you can beat Panthers next week. You beat the Panthers next week, I'll be like, okay, you know what? Hold my hand up. You might do well this year. But yeah, you've actually got a pretty easy schedule. I'm not going to lie to you. Look at this. You've got Tigers, and then you've got the Panthers, which is a hard one. The Raiders, they're going to look awful right now without Fogarty. The Dragons, Knights, Eels, bye, and the Roosters. So... yeah, and then the Sharks, so Warriors. So you've got a pretty tough schedule in that middle part, around that origin period. In the middle of that origin period, wowzers, son. You've got a hard schedule. But, yeah, still a lot to prove for me for the Doggies. But if you beat the Panthers next week, bingo. But I'm not listening too much for just the one, right this very second. Olivia Reed with an $80 donation. We appreciate you, Olivia. Get around you. That is awesome. Thank you very much, Olivia. I really do appreciate that. Olivia says, another day, another dono, not long into a Magic round where I'll be celebrating the big 21. There seems to be some drama going on in the NRL at the moment. I hope it doesn't put a bad look on the game. Excited for tonight. Missed the Muppetry last week. Firstly, massive shout out and thank you for your donation there. It's really generous of you. And also, secondly, there's a lot of crazier things that have happened than what's going on in the game right now, right? This is just part and parcel. This is all about it. It's drama. People love drama, man. People love drama. It's a show at the end of the day, right? It's like WWE at the end of the day, and I have my wink about that as well. But yeah, look, it's fine. Magic Round will be a great time in a couple of weeks. I will be there on the Saturday, obviously. That would be great. But yeah, I actually missed a lot of I missed the streams last week because it's always good to watch the games with you guys. It's always good fun. As Trucken said, he's a member for 33 months. Get around Trucken, by the way. He said, it's 33 months of just constantly laughing or something like that. And it's just always funny laughing at the Muppets here, which is all you guys. And I'm the king of the Muppets, mate. I'm a big Muppet. Don't worry about me. And Dan's not even going to beat the game this week, by the way. Yeah, I want you guys on the Titans vlog. I want you guys to comment saying Dan is a bandwagon. A bandwagon. That's what Dan's doing. He's not coming to the game. What a Muppet. What a Muppet. Dan, you are a goose, son. Just a silly, silly little goose. But yeah, appreciate you, Olivia. Lofty World, W Stream, appreciate you, bro. Sam Jenkinson says, worst thing about Rabbitohs games is Francois. Yeah, Francois Lafahu. Yeah, he'll turn up at some stage. Yeah, we'll get Francois. Well, it depends on the game, bro. It depends on the game. If the Rabbitohs are winning, Oh, gee whiz, we're going to have to deal with him. If the Rabbitohs are losing, we're still going to have to deal with his complaints, yeah, with his complaints saying, oh, I feel like it's like we're worse than the Titans. And it's like, right now you are. Long term, you're not. Giles says, come on, South Sydney, let's get a win tonight. Not confident. Read that comment already. Seb Watson says, congrats on the W, Mr. Streamer. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Anonym says, Panthers 34-10. Yeah, it's a realistic scoreline. Medvedev says, did you do a time to look around more of New Zealand, or did you come straight back after the match? Did you watch the vlog? Did you watch the vlog? You didn't watch the vlog. Dixon says, his has 11 years, mate. His has 11 years. Who are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who has 11 years? Dasma says, we'll flog the Panthers. Adam Smart says, Bennett to Parramatta, Des to South, Walker Brothers to the Titans, make the NRL great again. You're lucky I don't time you out for that stupid comment. Memphis says, I thought the new fullback for South tried his guts out last week against the Storm. I did only watch the first half. Ah, Dan, he's turned up, the little Muppet man. Ah, we're just talking about you, Mr. Legion Dano. Yeah, we were just talking about you, buddy. Hey, are you looking forward to the game on Saturday, Dan? Yeah, you're looking forward to it? Well, don't worry, the people in the chat are going to be commenting on that vlog about you. Sashin getting around it. Dixon says Ben is offensive coach, so might be a change. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Ben Hornby is the coach for the Rabbitohs for the rest of this year. I do think that Wayne will probably end up at the Rabbits, though. I do think that he will end up there. Andrew Backer's getting around it. Cyan Princess, any bets, boys? Real quick. I would say if anyone's going to score here, I'll give you like a try scorer here. I will say Suna Turova is a must in this game. Honestly, you could go anyone on those. You could go Brian Tot or Suna Turova. I reckon partner him up, to be completely honest with you. I'd say 1 to 12. I'll go 1 to 12. Surely the Rabbits kick on and do something here, but it could easily be a drubbing as well. It could also easily be a drubbing as well. No, Dan, we know you won't beat it, mate. We already talked about this. Exactly right. People are calling you bandwagon, Dano. Bandwagon. Danwagon. That's what it is. Ryan Simpson says, in boxing on July 20th, who do you think is going to win between Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson? Andrew Backhouse says, do you understand Rabbit's team list? Because I don't. No, I don't. I don't think anyone really does. I don't think anyone really does, to be fair. It's a bit of an odd one. It's really, for me, confusingly selected. I think Jacob Jago should be there, but you've also got to understand that the Rabbitohs are also doing what they can as well, with the fact that I think the biggest issue right now is still their halfback as well, but they do have players out. There is Trell out, there is Jacob Gagai out, there is Campbell Graham out, there is Tyrone Munro out. So yeah, they're in a bit of a situation. Richard Riker says, hi BK, great vlog the other day, too bad it was against my team. Looks like you had a ball over there. Did have a great time over there, mate. Did have a great time in New Zealand. Love New Zealand. 99.9% of people were respectful. I had one guy who you might have heard in the vlog who goes, F the Titans, and I just looked straight in his face, and I just laughed at him. It was so good. But outside of that, like, I love New Zealand, man, and Auckland was great. There was a lot of respectful fans. Probably the Warriors fans on the Gold Coast should learn a thing or two from their fans back home in New Zealand. But no, it was a great time, mate. Great time. Adam Smart says, yes, you said finally, brilliant play by the Kiwi. Yeah, I'll let you have it from time to time, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Mitchell says, if the Rabbits win, we boycott this season. I think the Rabbits currently are boycotting the season, to be fair. I think they are. Lynn Dan says, I just had ankle surgeries today. Yeah, Dan did go and visit his gynecologist today. Yeah, he did. He went and visited his gynecologist. And also, McKing says, I went for the Warriors last weekend. But the Titans deserved that win. Yeah, we definitely did. We earned that, mate. We earned that, mate. Don't you worry about that. By the way, guys, 10 minutes to go until kickoff. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are new around here. 10 minutes to go. Schmack it down. Schmack it down. But, yeah, the Titans definitely deserved it. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Falari says, why would we want Bunnies to win? They go above us. I definitely don't want the Bunnies to win this game. I want the Panthers to win. I want them to win well because it helps the Titans. But with that being said, I don't actually really get... Jeez, it's hard to do this stream today. But I don't really care about other teams, right, in regards to the Titans. I think that we have to be the leaders of our own destiny. and we had to win these games, right? We had to beat the Storm or the Cowboys next week or the Knights. You know, I don't want to have to rely on the Rabbitohs losing. I don't give a shit about that. I want to rely on us winning, right? So when I was younger, I would always focus on like, oh yeah, I want this team to lose for this reason. That will happen maybe like round 20 onwards, round 18 onwards. But now it's like, no, I just want to win games. You know, I just want to win games and be our own destiny. Well, Dixon says Ilias is injured. No, Ilias was dropped. He's been injured since he's been dropped, but Ilias was dropped. Flurry says the Muppet drops little gags. Yep, Seb Watson says, is there no disability seating at Gold Coast? What do you mean? Oh, no, there is. Yeah. No, Dan can go. Yeah, for sure. But it's Dan. It's Dana. Ed Baker says, Dan missing the biggest day of his life, which is his lover birthday on Saturday. Exactly right. He knows my birthday on Saturday, and Dan doesn't even want to come. My mum's coming all the way from Fiji for it. And Dan can't even come from... Where do you live? Pimpama? Pimpama, Dan? Coomera? Where? Gee whiz. How close to the water did you get on your bungee? No, I wasn't able to do the bungee, unfortunately. I actually decided against it. It's not because of any reason besides the fact that I dead set want to do a big one. You know, like there is the one on the Sky Tower. I didn't have the time for that. But I originally booked the one on the bridge. I'll make it up a slapper. I originally booked the one on the bridge. I didn't think the bridge was that high. I think it was like 30 meters or 40 meters or something like that, which I want to do a big one. You know, my first bungee, I want it to be crazy. So... yeah, we'll do it. But it just, I got sick on the Sunday and I want to do something crazier. So if I can do that Sky Tower one, that'll be the one because that's huge. Sky Tower's massive, bro. Massive. But yeah. Do you think Ilias has been treated poorly in the Rabbitohs? Not necessarily. He wasn't that great. You know, he probably didn't deserve to be the scapegoat, but he wasn't that great. That's right. Bizzle is Milford's fault if Panthers don't get 13 plus, and it's also Milford's fault if Rabbitohs win. It's always Milford's fault. Always. Mashar says, Dylan Edward and Isaac Thompson for a try. What do you reckon? I wouldn't back anyone from the Rabbitohs to score. Anyone could, but I wouldn't back anyone. I think it's a bit of a risky play. We may have no pain or Stags tomorrow. You should probably win. You know, the Roosters have still got a couple of outs as well, don't they? Cool Strike says, great podcast, speaker. Appreciate it, man. Is it lagging for anyone else? I don't know. Am I lagging for anybody? Or is it just him? Is it just Andrew? I'm not too sure. Because it says it's fine on my side. It says it's fine on my side, but to be fair, you're an Eels fan. You could be a bit of a muppet. Jay says, Blaze wants to be like the Red Bull man who jumped from space. No, not high enough. No, it's not. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make it seem like I did it because I was too scared. I can tell you right now, I'll look at you right now and say, no, I'm not scared of doing it. I just want it to be crazy, you know? And no, not from that, but like there are just much bigger ones. And that's no disrespect to that bungee. But it's just like, if I had been able to do the Sky Tower one, yeah, I would have done that one. Rachel says, fine here. Yeah, Andrew, buddy, Parramatta fan, man. Parramatta fans. They don't know. They're all over the place. They're Parramatta fans. Gee whiz. I don't know whether it could be a Kevy tactic. Mate, Desi's tactics are confusing, man. I say this because you never know what that team list is going to be with Desi. It's so hard having a podcast. The Gold Coast Titans Front podcast, which is the pinned comment in the chat. It's so difficult having a podcast and having a coach named Desi Hasler who will change the team lineup 10 minutes before the game every week. Every single week without fail. It's crazy, man. I want to do a 30-minute jump. Either go big or go home. You wouldn't do nothing, Jay. You wouldn't jump anywhere. Dan says, I can't drive for a start. I'm in a lot of pain. Oh, wow. Gee whiz. Bet on Cheek Cam for a hat trick. You need help. KB says, I feel like the Roosters are going to play better than what the people say. Roosters on $3. Gamble responsibly, but I think they should be given more respect. Okay, you're a Broncos fan, so that's really strange. But I'm not disrespecting the Roosters, but they're also, they don't have the same drive as they would have with it. Because Roosters are a team that will play for a milestone, and Jared Warrior-Hargrave's 300th, that moves to next week now. Which I believe Entertain House will be streaming live here on the channel for you guys for the Roosters vs Warriors game, because that's the same day as Titans Cowboys at South Sydney Stadium. So, yeah. Andrew says, Blaze, I believe you would pick him up. He lives way ages from me, bro. The Gold Coast is long, man. If you've been to the Gold Coast, you know what I'm saying. You have been to the Gold Coast, but the Gold Coast is long. So I live on the complete opposite side of the world to Dan, basically. Seb Watson says, "Where's that Muppet Antonio? Didn't he say he would stream when the Gold Coast win?" Yeah, he did say that. Yeah. He was actually close to doing that Titans Warriors game, but he just didn't end up organising it, to be fair. But we'll get him on now. Yeah, he promised that. Actually, Dan, can you tell Antonio that? Dan, if you're still here, can you go message Antonio and say, and screenshot that comment there from Seb Watson? Trent Weir fan club, so I can't wait to see my Pookie Bear on Saturday. Yeah, it's unfortunate that he's going to lose, to be fair. But, hopefully it's a good game for him. Hopefully it's only like a 30-pointer to the Titans' way rather than 50 points. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, we want a good game. That's what we want. Mate, I need my throw to be better and my cough to be better by the game on Saturday, I really do. I need my throw to be better by the game on Saturday. Because when you're leading the chance, man, my voice will be gone. Absolutely gone. I'm going to have so many voice cracks throughout the game. Oh, dearie me. Deary me, I'm going to have so many... What was that? It's going to mess... Really weird message. Blake Harlan for 32 months. Get around you. Appreciate it, Blake. Says, I love the vlog. Appreciate that, man. Get around it. Get around it. Flurry says, buy some soothers. No, it's not like a sore throat. It's a cough. It's the cough. So when I use a certain part of the voice, it... you just feel it and then you have to cough and whatnot. So, and I know how to use every part of my voice for Titans games at home, specifically. So, I'm just glad I don't have to travel this week. I'm really glad that I don't have to travel this week, to be fair. That's a really weird comment, by the way, Andrew, saying you can borrow my throat for Saturday. Bit weird, bro. I'm not going to lie. But I do understand what you're trying to say there. 4 minutes to go until the game does kick off here. With the throat goes. Bob, so you're going to get a haircut? Nah, not for a while, man. This has been done deliberately. I'm growing it out deliberately for a reason, man. So you'll see about that a little bit later on. But I made a promise earlier on before the season started. So there's actually a reason why I'm growing it out. Otherwise, you guys know I usually shave around the sides and then just keep the top part. But no, I'm going long for the time being, man. Andrew's turned on the red light. Olivia says he's a para fan. He is a para fan. He is. He is a para fan. That's the worry. That's the worry there with Andrew. He's resorting to some interesting tactics. Very interesting tactics with the fact that the Eels... This is actually crazy to think about. Rabbitohs and Eels are both bottom 4 teams. And the Warriors are not far off right now. The Warriors are actually... their points differential is good enough. But the Warriors are only 1 point away from the bottom 4. That's quite insane. So, if the Tigers had won one more game, and maybe if the Tigers and Knights had won one more game each, the Warriors, Eels, and Rabbitohs bottom 4 is a crazy thing to think about, considering last year. Dan says, wow, this chat's just got weird. Yeah, it happens, bro. It definitely happens. Jai says, fire up South Sydney fans. Fire up, son. Fire them up. Evening, Mr. Sport. Evening, Mr. Sundo. Sam Jenkinson says... BTS with BKR, he fought Izzy Adesanya and won. Yeah, I haven't told you guys this. We actually met Izzy Adesanya in Auckland. We were down at Viaduct Harbour and we were just walking. I don't know what we were doing. I think we were just going for a walk. It was the first night we were there. And Izzy was just on one of those scooter things. If you guys know Auckland, they have all these little scooter things everywhere. He was on a date with some girl and I fist bumped him because Sam was being a fangirl. Sam was a massive fangirl of Izzy, so... I don't really care about that. If I want to go fist bump or whatever, I'll go do it. So I did it. And it's pretty crazy though. Pretty crazy. Yeah. Sam was a fangirl and wanted a photo, but he was like, I'm on a date. Unlucky, Sam. Unlucky, buddy. But it's good that you're respected because a lot of people don't. A lot of people are like, nah, man, this is the only time I'm going to see you, please. Most people do that. Here to come the Panthers. They're coming out onto the field. Every time I see May's neck, bro. Taylor May's neck. Dear me. Sam says, what a sad guy. No. Sometimes as, famous people like that, sometimes they just don't, because it's not just about you, mate. There's so many people out there who do ask for photos. He would have been asked for photos many times that night, you know what I'm saying? Why is Cleary out? I think they're just resting him again because they probably brought him back 1 week too early. is what I'd say. Dan, also, by the way, you're well behind the chat, bro. You've got to go to the live. You've got to go to the live part of this chat because you're well behind, I think. So Pet's coming out here. Damo Cook, how many games has he played? Is it 200? 250? How many? He's played a lot of games. He's played a lot of games. Please make it a good game, Rabbitohs. Call Strike says. I would love that to happen. I doubt it, but I would love it to happen. Bob says, you go on a mullet. No, mate. Blake says, I hate games at Accor so much. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, to be fair. I'm not a big fan of Accor. Grand final, great. It is a great grand final stadium. But everything else, no. It's just not for me. Dasmate says, glad I wasn't a muppet and trade clearing last week. Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for rubbing that one in. Kane Higgins says, hey, Blaze, I got my bet on this game. Thank you, Kane. Andrew says, 1 photo leads to 1 mil, Blaze. We'll tell you about that. 1 photo leads to 1 mil. I don't even know what that means. Game 200. There you go. He's been going for what? I'd say 200 for money this week. Munster and also Cookie. I think I might need to like take a tablet or something like that. Yeah. Bro, he's got a rat tail. Fun fact for you, I used to have one of those back in the day, but that's because of the Fijian culture. Kellen's Slop says, isn't Shell meant to be back? I think next week, maybe. I think next week. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just going to grab a tablet. They've just come out of the field. I'll be 1 second. Alright, we're back. We're back. Alright, man. This is the first tackle. I'm just going to do this right now. This is Panadol. There we go. Alright, second tackle of the Rabbitohs. We'll close to 4 passes there. Third tackle now for the Rabbitohs there at the 45. Surprised they sacked their coach before this game. Was thinking they would do it after because no way they're winning. It can go the opposite way, mate. It happened with the Titans last year. Sacked Holdbrook, beat the Broncos at Suncorp that week, 18-12 with no Tino. So it can happen completely different as well. Good offload there. Oh no, they've knocked on already. Damo Cook knocks the ball on with the first touch of the ball. Oh, first set, the Rabbitohs have knocked it on. Jasmine says, Panadol, sure, buddy. Sam, it's actually one of your things. You left him. I think it's paracetamol. You left him in Auckland. But Damo Cook knocks the ball on. There we go. Not reading slummers coming out. J-Dawg says, the Accor Stadium is one of the worst stadiums, mainly because it's too big for small amounts of fans. Doesn't help the bunnies aren't doing good. Makes fan size even smaller. Correct, yeah. Yep, correct. I get a reverse mullet, Blaze. What, where the hair goes like this in the front? Mate, then when I go crazy with the Titans, my hair will just be everywhere. Everywhere. It's already going to be everywhere. Andrew says you need the stronger stuff. Jeez, you guys are like addicts or something. What's going on here? Is IO gives it off here. And now they'll be taken down. I've got a green whistle if you want. Deary me. You guys are off chops. First tackle here for the Panthers after a 6 again. It's not looking good with the Rabbitohs already, lads. It's been a minute 50 and there's been a knock off with the Rabbitohs and the Panthers are already in the attack in 30 and they've already had a 6 again in this game. That's the first 2 minutes of the game. The first 2 minutes. It's the first 2 minutes. Deary me. It's IO. Left hand side here's Schneider. Schneider gives off to Garner. Garner here at the 20. He sets around 1. Now he's at the 15. It'll be 4 tackle now. Yeah, but that's if they get a new coach and have that hype. Isn't this just an interim coach? Yes, but they're like we had Jimmy Lenahan. He was our interim coach. He was our interim. Yeah, we didn't have Desi straight away. 5th tackle now at the 5. Jeez, that is an empty stadium. At the back, oh, that's another knock on. That's another knock on. Oh, no, they're going to say still going backwards. Oh, they're going to score. They're going to score, aren't they? They're going to score. Brian Toto. Oh, it's going to be a dropout. I actually reckon you probably should have let it score because it would have been. I would have said a comeback for a knock on. I would have said knock on. What's your favourite Sydney stadium? Will Shaw says. It used to be Shark Park, but that's died off recently. So dropout coming up here from the Rabbitohs to the Panthers. I would say favourite Sydney stadium aesthetically. Why? Oh, Wollongong's not Sydney, but aesthetically Wollongong. But Sydney itself, geez. One sec. Let's go through this attacking stadium for the Panthers. So first tackle of the Panthers, 15 metres out over the line. Luai gives it off here to Lindsay Smith, and he's going to be 10 metres out from the line now. Second tackle. We go Mitch Kenny off to Isaiah Yo. This is going to tell me everything I need to know about the Rabbitohs this first set here. Third tackle, 5 metres out. Mitch Kenny gives it off here to Schneider. Schneider at the 10 out to Dylan Edwards. Edwards at the back now to Isaac Tungor. And Tungor, 9 metres out of the line, 4 tackle. Decent enough defense in this set at the moment. Mitch Kenny, Isaiah Yo. He looks for the offload, can't do it. Panthers aren't really doing too much either. They're obviously missing Nathan Cleary right this very second. Fifth tackle, that's arguably a 6 again, but it wasn't. Mitch Kenny, short ball, that was stupid. That was a dumb attacking set for the Panthers. It wasn't actually anything the Rabbitohs needed to do there besides just do basic tackles. That was really, really average from the Panthers attacking-wise. That was really strange. Really strange. So what stadiums are there? There's Combank. I haven't been to the new Allianz. I was at the old Allianz, though. I was there for the last ever game of the old Allianz between Rabbitohs and Roosters prelim 2018. I can't remember. I think 2018 it was, wasn't it? Because I think Storm Roosters was at the SCG. Oh, that's a penalty to the Rabbitohs here. Penalty to the Rabbitohs at the 20. They'll like that. They will like that. So you've got Allianz there. Combank is definitely up there. Haven't been to Penrith Stadium yet. I'll be there in round 27. That'll be my final stadium to tick off. Manly's okay, but shithouse place to get to. Hate going all the way up. Hate getting to Manly and then going on like a bus to Brookvale. Shithouse. Campbelltown shithouse. Leichhardt, not too bad. Still a bit of a to get to. I'd probably say Combank would be my favourite in Sydney. Location wise, not so much, but I'd say Combank's my favourite there. Second tackle now at the 45. Doesn't miss Belmore solos. Yeah, if you live there and you can see it from your house. Oh, geez, good tackle there. Jai Gray taken down at the 35. Third tackle. Oh, 6 again they're calling. No. Why is he called 6 again? No, that's not... He's just saying that Jai Gray is injured. There shouldn't be 6 again here. There's no way that they should have had a 6 again against him here. Fisher Harris isn't holding on to him. He's just... Okay, there should be a penalty, though. So that's different. But the 6 again was actually the wrong call. So there's going to be a penalty here against Isaac Tungor. Jai Gray is injured here. Oh, your PA system does take it down notch, Andrew. It does. It does. Depends what NRL team you go for. I go for the Fijian and Drua, mate. Tungo might get binned here. It might get binned. Oh, he's in the bin. Papa. Get out of here. Get out of here. Isaac Tungor gone. He's gone. So yeah. So Panthers down a man for the next 10 minutes. Rabbitohs Jai Gray. I think he's okay. But they will get the penalty. And yeah, should have never been a 6 again, but the penalty is good that we've been able to find that. So here we go, Rabbitohs. Here's your chance. Right hand side, Damien Cook gives it off here to Jacob Host. He's 15 metres out from the line. First tackle. 15 metres out. First tackle at the back to Murray. Murray then to David Mawali. 10 metres out, second tackle. Okay, where's this attack here, Rabbitohs? Let's see this attack. You've got your main... halves to their side. They're going to score. Oh, no, they haven't messed that up. Oh, Thompson has not just messed that up. They're gonna call try. I reckon he's messed this up. I reckon we go to the review, the bunker, and I reckon he's not got this. Ben's not good for the Broncos. I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry that you have to put yourself through that. So Walker here, left hand side. Good pass from Walker. Tupou should get this. I don't know. So that's a good pass from Walker at the 10. Thompson. No, he's lost that. No. It's not going to happen, I told you. I thought he was out, but he's also lost this. Here we go. This will be the one to say he's lost it. Yep. Hey, well, listen, if you call him the one from the Tigers a no try, there has to be no try. If you call him the one from the Tigers, I'm sorry, you got to call this a no try because he's technically lost his control. Try confirmed. Has he not lost control? Or I guess it doesn't come away. But he does kind of lose control. I don't know. I don't know why it's not bunker reviewed. Like, that doesn't go to the bunker for a little bit more of a detailed look at that, though. I just would have preferred to see a lot more of a detailed look at that. Because that was pretty quick. And they just said, yep, I'm confused by that one. Yeah, I'm not too sure. So they're going to... It is zero consistency, said Watson. It was a controlled knock-on try, Slapper says. Here we go. Oh, that doesn't show anything. Tigers fans blowing up right now. Yeah, look, it's not the same. It's not the same, but it's similar. It's not the same, because Appy does lose contact, but he comes back down on it, and it is a try. But that one, it's like he does lose it, but it's still in his hand. And, yeah, I don't know. Christian gets trial day, boys. Yeah, for a Rabbitohs fan, maybe. For everybody else, there's a lot more question marks on it. A lot more question marks on that. But there you go, 6-0. They got the kick from the sideline as well. They've got the kick from the sideline. Very messy try, Sanchez. Yeah. Alright, so the Panthers will kick this ball off. They're still down a man. Why isn't Gago playing? I don't know, Slabber. It's so weird, bro. It's so weird. I really don't understand it, man. Don't get it. He should be playing. But then again, Tupou scored. Oh, it's Tupou's not the one that he's coming for. Sorry, I should call him Thompson. I'm calling him his middle name. Tupou. Gago would be on the other side. Cheekham would have been out, Tass in the centre, and then Gago on the other wing. So it wouldn't have been him, but... Yeah, I don't know. 4 tackling the Rabbitohs at the 45. I think he got dropped Slabber. I'm really feeling like the Panthers are really off their game right now. But I'm also feeling like this game really wants the Rabbitohs to win as well. Second tackle now for the Rabbitohs, and they're at the 35. The Panthers do seem a bit off their game, but it just feels like there's... It just feels like there's a little bit of something going the Rabbitohs' way here. Third tackle here at the 25, because I just don't understand why they wouldn't look at that in the bunker. So the Rabbitohs right inside. That 6 game was a bit dubious just then as well. Hawkins, 4 tackle now, 18 metres out here from the line. Gray has had his ankle strapped. Cameron Murray, Walker, good pass again. They're just getting numbers. Tupou, come inside. Thompson, come inside. Oh, there's a player in the way. Don't score, mate. Fifth tackle now. 10 minutes gone here, guys. 30 minutes to go the first half. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Rabbitohs at the 10. Cuts back in. Cody Walker. It's too deep. It's going to work. I think that's a try. I think Hawkins has just scored. Yeah, Dean Hawkins has just scored. It's 10-0 to get to come right into the post. And as we've done that, Salapa has also made 10 gifted memberships. Get around your Salapa, son. Get around your Slabber. Appreciate you, brother. That's going to go to me fixing my sickness. That's for sure. Brocky Sports, Mitchell, Andrew Backhouse, Call Strike, Lager Ballsacks, Brett Neslick, James McPaul, Nathi, Redbag, and NRL Statistics all gifted memberships. Get around your Slapper. But Dean Hawkins has scored a try here, and it is 10-0 with the kick to come. The bounce was perfect there from Cody Walker. It looked like it was going to be too deep, but no, well done. Christian Cassidy's no chance of winning 12-0. Well, you dubiously one try, but that try was a great try from the Rabbitohs. And it just seems like, yeah, the Panthers look well off their game. It's like they never looked confident when they're on attack. And then as soon as they gave the ball up to the Rabbitohs have got on the other end. And this is what I say to you guys, and I said this to you before the game started as well. I watched my team do this last year. I watched my team sack their coach and then win when all odds were against them. I would not be surprised if it happens. I would not be surprised if it happens. I don't think they win this game still. But if they do, it's reminiscent of the Broncos-Titans game last year. Thanks for sub again. Mitchell says, no way Cody Walker did something. Yeah, Cody Walker did something. Yeah, he did. Slavis says Eels suck, mate. Who's the Eels fan? Oh, Andrew. Oh, yeah. No, he's saying, yep. So Andrew said thanks. And then I think Nicho Hynes has to get the 6 right now. There's no way you can give it to Cody. There's no way you can give it to Luai. So, yeah, I think Nico's got that 6 unless he messes up pretty badly. Kellen slots Rabbitohs top 4 guaranteed. Yeah, maybe on the opposite side of the table. But Rabbitohs now at the 15 with first tackle. They just showed up thinking they could win. I just think the Rabbitohs have shown up wanting and needing a win a lot more. You know, they need it. They need it. The Panthers don't need it. The Rabbitohs do need it. And this is another point to prove how integral Cleary is. Is Luai playing? I haven't seen Luai. Is he playing? Tigers, you should be a bit concerned right now. Luai is meant to be their leader, really, because Schneider, you can't expect Schneider to be the leader. Luai is meant to be the leader. So what's happening here? Because you've signed a pretty big contract to be your leader from next year. Fit tackle now, and the Rabbitohs will get this ball into the corner, but the Panthers will grab it through Dylan Edwards. He'll bring it straight out to the 20 or so. Good run. I have sympathy for JD. Hope he's doing good. It's always the way, though, man. People want him sacked, and then it's like with Holbrook. People want the coach sacked. They get sacked, and then people are like, oh, I feel for him. It's like, yes, but a lot of the people who say that, I didn't ever said that with Justin, because I love Justin as a bloke, but a lot of people who say that were the ones trying to get him out in the first place, and then it's all sympathetic, woe is me, right after they get sacked. Forward tackle now with the Panthers. Isaiah Yeo. He gets his ball to the 45, now to the 40. Isaiah, great run there by him. He needs that. Then Luai now. He'll put that ball into the corner. Oh, is that an escort? No, it's going to be Rabbitohs ball hit the 15. Christian guesses our attack still seems to be there. It's just our defense is worst in the comp. Just wait till Penrith get ball, then we stuffed. Yeah, probably. I'm not going to say probably, to be fair. The Panthers had the ball, man. The Panthers had the ball, and they threw absolutely nothing at the Rabbitohs. They had an attacking set in the 20 twice already in the first 3 minutes of the game and did nothing with it. I'm concerned here at the moment for the way the Panthers have come into this game. They just don't look like they have someone to lead the direction around, which is what Cleary would provide forward as hell from Cody Walker. Wow. Too much, man. Too much there from Cody Walker. He's trying too much. Just need to relax there. You're up 12-0, mate. You don't need to push that pass. Also, if you guys are new here or you've just tuned into the stream, firstly, thumbs up, subscribe. But secondly, I'm sick, so if you hear me mute and cough and all this sort of stuff, I am doing my best. So I do apologise, but I'm just a bit run down from, a month of travelling all over the place whilst creating content and doing what we do. So do forgive me this one time. But I'm trying my best. First taken over the Panthers at the 35. Friends-wise and stuff like that is what Cody caused us to lose. If they score a try here, the Panthers, with a minute 46 to go of this man down, you've also got to remember the Rabbitohs have scored both these tries with a man in the bin for the Panthers as well. So it's been pretty easy tries down that left-hand side, even though the first one was a little bit dubious. Third tackle here for the Panthers. We're at the 20. Let's see if there's a little bit of direction here. No, Luai. Yeah, good. Okay, that was good. Edwards. Still going, Edwards. Gives out Ryan's host to Torova. Oh, that was a nice little footwork there by Torova. I didn't mind that. Fourth tackle here. 8 minutes out of the line. Mitchell 7, Cody Walker is back. Fourth tackle at the 11. Out to Schneider. Schneider, you need to stand up more. Isaiah Yeo after Luai. Luai here. 15 out. He steps again. He steps 5 metres out. 4 metres out. Fifth tackle. All right, stand up in Schneider. Kenny gets it off into Schneider. Schneider kicks it through. That's going to be a try. No, Jairo will. The ball bounced really awkwardly for Jairo. Bounces behind him. But he does get it. Drop out coming up here for the Panthers. Who's my favourite Titans player? Isan Masters. King Duckling says I can't see the screen. Yeah, just watch behind me, mate. Yeah. Just the game's on behind me here. Woo! Good kick, Schneider. Up ya, Schneid. Up ya, Schneidi. There you go. See? You watch the game behind me, mate. And that's an awful short drop out. So Dylan Edwards will grab his ball at 20. Unhindered, man. Unhindered. Tungo has 23 seconds left of his bin. He'll be back by the end of this set. First tackle now. Left-hand side. Gives it off here to Lindsay Smith. And 6 again. 5 metres out. Rabbitohs, they're still down a man. Do not concede any points while you are up a man here. Fisher Harris, he's 3 metres out of the line. 3 metres out here from the line. It's Mitch Kenny. Gives it off here to Yo. That's 6 again here for the Panthers. Liam Martin. First tackle. 3 metres out of the line. First tackle. Jeez. Rabbitohs something about 6 agains here. It's Yo. Schneider, short ball. Close to a forward pass there. Second tackle, 9 metres out from the line. He's got his Yo, and he's going to punch this one up. Oh, 6 again. Rabbitohs, you're going to get binned in a second. You are going to get binned in a second. Right-hand side of Schneider. Schneider, high tackle. That's a penalty. I'd bin. They're so ill-disciplined from the Rabbitohs here. That's like... I wouldn't bin, sorry. I wouldn't bin. Warn them now, though. I would warn them now. Francois, I wouldn't be getting cocky if I'm a Rabbitohs fan here, saying how many 6 against these guys need. Mate, they've probably gone through like 7 tackles, and you've given away 4 6 against in that 7 tackles. So let's settle down on that one. But I'd warn them right now, because that's ridiculous. That was so ill-disciplined just then from the Rabbitohs. So 5 metres out of the line, first tackle. Did not give any penalty or 6 again here, Rabbitohs. Yo gives it off into Fisher Harris, and I don't know what that tackle was there from the 17, but Arrow. Second tackle. Out the back now to Schneider. Schneider gives it off into Edwards. Edwards steps. Edwards goes, and he'll be 7 metres. Oh, good hit. Good hit. You love that. I'll answer your question in a second, Will Shaw. Third tackle here, 8 metres out. Schneider at the 15. And Lindsay Smith, like, their attack does look a little bit dribble tonight, though. Oh, that's a penalty. I'd bin. Like, come on. Like, I'm sorry. Look how many penalties and 6 against you've just given away. Ref, have a look at the Rabbitohs right now. They're so well disappointed at the moment. Warn them. You can't not warn them right now. It's ridiculously... Yeah. He's gone to the bin. There you go. I told you. It had to happen. Yeah, exactly right. The referee is 100% spot on here. They gave away 3 6 against, a penalty, and then another penalty. So Jai Arrow's gone to the bin here, and it's deserved. It's deserved not for the individual action of Jai Arrow, but the action of the collective effort of the team of the Rabbitohs just now, who were just going again and again and again and again and again. 6 again, 6 again, 6 again, penalty. Crazy. All right, so the Panthers have to score now. They have to. They're up by a man. First tackle here, 5 metres out. Mitch Kenny gives it off here to Lindsay Smith. I'm pretty happy with how the Rabbitohs have defended so far. Lucky that wasn't a penalty against Murray as well. Right inside of the Panthers, gives it off here to Schneider. Schneider over the top, and that's going to bounce here for Torova. Try time. I don't know how this ball got there, though. This might be interesting. But Suna Torova will score a try based on the post. Was it off a Rabbitoh to go that way? Because that was weird how the ball bounced just then. But try time there for the Panthers. 12 for the kick to come. That defense was absolutely horrific. Yeah, but they're down a man. You'd expect that. I just want to see how this ball happens here. Oh, well, that's forward. You can call that as a knock-on. Bunker. You can call that as a knock-on. They can't rule in a forward pass, but you can rule a knock-on. Twist the rules, Bunker. Make the right call here. You can class this as a knock-on. There's no way you can't tell me that you can't twist the rules to say there's no knock-on. I think they're going to confirm this try. Well, not 5 metres forward dash. They're probably about 2 metres, but still forward, nonetheless. But this is definitely forward. Is it the 8 and the ball to the 5? No, it's not hard to tell that from that angle, Cooper Cronk. It's not. The ball at the 8 and try confirmed. Man, the NRL's a shambles right now, man. You can call that as a knock-on. The ball has hit the ground forward of where you've thrown the ball, right? The ball has hit the ground. So you say that's a knock-on. Say it's a knock-on then. I've seen it happen before. We've seen it happen before. We've talked about this on the streams. It's a bullshit call. Am I going to get fined $20,000 now, NRL, because I call that out and say, oh, that's the wrong call? People are starting to get angry, man. We got robbed against Canberra. Rabbitohs have just had this. We saw the Tigers last week. It happens every week, every game nearly. Could say that's pissed me off. Yeah, but I would argue the first try for you guys was debatable too, but this one was not debatable. That was forward. Knock on every day of the week is what I would call there in the bunker. Jai says all the rule changes and bunker still can't call forward passes. Again, though, you can call that as a knock-on. That was forward. The Panthers think they'll play in the NFL. Mate, KP, as a Broncos fan, I wouldn't be talking about that, Reece Walsh. Kellen Slops as refs are useless these days. No. Refereeing is a very, very difficult job. Bunker is not a difficult job. Refereeing is a very, very difficult job. I think that Adam G should have gotten that better. But referees on field, I do have a bit of sympathy for, because it is a very, very difficult job. The bunker I have no sympathy for. You should be getting the right call every single time. Sam Jenkins said that knock on last week in the Wires game when the offside player picked it up. They are missing silly calls. Yeah, exactly right. That was a penalty to the Titans all day. You know, Warriors fans have their complaints. But we have had complaints too, Warriors fans, about that game too, and we won. Luai, fit tackle. You can put that ball up, and the ball will go to about 25 metres out. Panthers will get it. They'll hit it backwards. Kenny, Yo to Luai. Luai, you got to get that ball away, bro. It's fit tackle. He gets the ball away to Kenny. It's still fit tackle here. Brian To'o, he kicks it through, and that was... Oh, no. They've lost the ball, the Rabbitohs. Oh, no. Oh, no, Rabbitohs. Oh, the Panthers are back in the game now. 20 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Richard Riker says, wait to let your team down, Arrow. No, it's not on Arrow, bro. It's on the team. It's not that he let the team down. The team let him down as well, because... The only reason he got binned was because of the consistency of all the... Unless he was saying that the 6 agains were all on Jairo too. I doubt it. But there was, I think he said 3 or 4 6 agains, a penalty, and then another penalty. That's why he got sin binned. And I was calling for the whole time as well. Christian gets luck. We need that call against us considering where we are on the ladder. Christian, as a fan of a club that's down the ladder, bottom of the ladder quite frequently, welcome. Welcome. You'll feel that quite heavily now. As a team down here with us, ask the Bulldogs fans in the chat, ask the Tigers fans in the chat. All the teams at the top of the crop, they're like, oh, no, that doesn't happen, man. You guys you're just not good enough. Now you're starting to get it. Third tackle here, left hand side, Luai. Luai here, he'll be 4 metres out, 4 tackle. See, the Rabbits have paid $4. I should have got on it. Damn. I don't know. I think Panthers still win this game, bro. Schneider, try time. It's about to be 12-12. Welcome, Rabbitohs fans. This is how it feels. This is how it feels to feel helpless. Try time, Brad Schneider, underneath the post. 12, tell him the kick to come. Flurry says South stopped because it was forward. Play the damn whistle. I don't know if they stopped because of that. I think that was just... Yeah, well, actually, yeah, you're right. You are right. They probably did... Well, no, I don't think they're focusing on that being forward there because a lot of the players weren't necessarily complaining a whole heap. So I don't know. I think that was just lazy. I think it was just lazy. So 12-10 here to the Rabbitohs, but Panthers with a kick to come. Forrest says, oh, FFS. You're a Titans fan. You should be happy. You don't want the Rabbitohs to win. Still a better forward pass than what Bryce Young can throw for the Carolina Panthers. And that's 12-12 here. And I think there's probably still about 5 minutes left of this bin here with the Rabbitohs too. There is. Kellen Slop says, these chip errors, you just hate to see it. Yeah, well, the Panthers were basically about to get tackled on fit tackle at the 40. Turned it into a fresh set and scored again. There you go. Just tuned in. How's the Rabbits going? Well, they were going. Not going no more. Controversial game so far, though. Controversial game. Alright, that's a tune they're playing in the stadium. Jeez, I keep looking at that crowd. Oh, no way have you done that, Panthers. Oh, Mitch Kenny. No, bro. So, Rabbitohs ball here at the 12. That's wild from Mitch Kenny. This game is just weird right now. First tackle of the Rabbitohs. They're 15 metres out. They're still down a man, though. Sean Kepi. He's 8 metres out of the line. Second tackle, I give it off here to Cameron Murray. Well, Schneider's got a try assist and a try in this game, by the way, which is crazy. Third tackle, 8 metres out. Damien Cook out to Jai Gray. And it'll be 5 metres out. 4 tackle now. A lot of Jais in this team. Jai Arrow, Jai Gray. It's only 2, but whatever. Right hand side. Ooh, geez, that was bad from Cameron Murray. Fifth tackle now. 7 metres out from the line. Kellen Sloss is praying Panthers lose whilst Bronx can see the top 4. As a Titans, I don't really care to be fair, but as a Titans fan, we probably all have to knock on there from the Panthers. 6 again coming up here for the Rabbitohs, 10 minutes out. As a Titans fan, technically I'd probably want the Panthers to win because the Rabbitohs would have a lowest in the ladder regardless. But as a commentator of the game and as a content creator, and Dean Hawkins has injured his his hip flexor here or his quad. I think it's he's limping back in play. He's not looking great. Who would go to halfback? Who would go to halfback here for the Rabbitohs if he was out? Walker 7, Jack White 6 probably. Jeez. They're all over the shop right now, Rabbits. Not Elias, Slabber says. Thank you, Slabber. Thank you, Slabber. It looks like Hawkins might be okay. No, he's not. Nah, he's not. He's done. Hawkins is unfortunately injured here. You could see, I thought he was okay, but then he really pulled up lame just then. Yeah, I think he injured. It's either injured his quad or he's done his hip flexor or something like that. I'm looking for the back of play. Second tackle for the Rabbitohs. They're 8 metres out from the line. Damien Cook gives it off here to Cody Walker. Walking out Jack White, and that's an obstruction. Let them score the try. It's going to be a no try. Penalty obstruction. Don't even bother going out, referee. Adam G, you don't need to bother going to the bunker. It's very clearly an obstruction. Very clearly an obstruction here. Little push and shove. Little biffo, son. Little biffo. Little biffo. They've already... Adam G says, no try. They'll go up and it'll be a very clear obstruction. Needs to get that advert money. Yeah, it's a good point, Sundo. It's a very good point. Menu log. Very clearly. Jacob Host. I know Rabbitohs fans aren't a big fan of him right now too. That won't be fun for him. So, penalty Panthers. Verdi offenses, where's Cleary? Wasn't he there when the Panthers versus the Cowboys? Yeah, he was. I think they realised they brought him back a week too early. And that's why he'll probably play next week. But, yeah, I think they brought him back a week too early. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's game, though. Broncos versus Roosters should be a fun one to watch. It's definitely an obstruction. Schneider has milked it, but it's an obstruction nonetheless. But Schneider has milked that. Alright, so the Panthers now at the 25. First tackle. Hawkins comes off. Mumbles Ellis comes on. So now they've got 2 hookers. So Jack White would be playing 5'8". Cody Walker has... So he's gone to the halfback. Cameron Murray's gone to left centre. Oh, this is... Wow. Jeez, Rabbitohs fans, this is tough for you. I feel for you. Third tackle at the halfway point. Aiden Williams says the Blues need Cleary, so they better rest him. I also think that it's because they're playing a team that they probably expected to beat, they probably have rested him as well. Cook back to the centres. Nah, they're not going to do that. But I don't know where Mumbles Ellis is playing right now. Because they've brought Mumbles Ellis on who's a hooker, but Cook is still playing hooker. They've got Cody Walker playing halfback. Oh, he's gone back in goal. Referee called held at the 9, but he definitely wasn't held. If he got dragged back in there, it would have been a penalty when it really shouldn't have been. Second tackle now at the 5. Sam says, such to see Rabbits struggling at the moment. They don't care because it's only them below us. Yes, but I do feel for your fans. I do feel for the Rabbitohs fans. 4th tackle for the Rabbitohs. They're 8 metres out from their own line. 4th tackle for the Rabbitohs. They're 8 metres out from their own line. They've had 5 tackles, and the Panthers have kept them inside their own 10. That's unbelievable, Rabbit. Oh, no. Oh my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I would nearly have to say that was the worst set I've ever seen in my life. I would nearly put my foot down and say that was the worst set I have ever seen in my life, including the kick at the end of it. Oh, Rabbitohs, I feel for you, man. 5 metres out. No, they weren't offside, bro. That's the Panthers for you. They're very good defensively in that sense. Mitch Kenny, Dylan Edwards steps. It'll be 5 metres out, 4 tackle. Slumber says this is quality entertainment. 4 tackle now, 7 metres out. Mitch Kenny gives it off to Yo. Yo at the back here. Schneider, Luai. It's going to be happening here. It's going to happen here, lads. Oh, Taylor May actually slipped over. Would have been a try if he didn't trip over. Fit tackle now, 4 metres out from the line. Luai at the 15. Schneider kicks it across. They knock it back. Oh, someone go up for it, man. Oh, Sonia Turova. Oh! Very close, but good work there by the Rabbitohs to stop it. But, jeez. This is something, this game. This is definitely something. Oh, they're going to challenge this, are they? No way. It's definitely Rabbitohs ball. Definitely Rabbitohs ball. Oh my gosh, people are so stupid. They go, can't sell tickets, can I have someone cheer on Munster and Welsh in their milestone games? No, mate, I will not give you free tickets to go to the Titans game to celebrate your players' milestones, you clown. No, I will not do that. Also, Storm fans don't travel, let alone the fact that Bonza isn't even going right now. Bonza is Gonza. Gonza. Right? So I'm not going to give you tickets to Titans Storm as a Storm fan, you idiot. Fourth tackle now at 25. But if you're a Titans fan, happy to give you guys tickets. Yeah. Joe Chum on the Titans front line, Instagram. Fifth tackle now for the Rabbitohs. Sorry, I get some stupid comments, man, on Instagram. So it's going to be the Panthers now at the ball. Hawkins out the 9 suspected quad. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh, Edwards away. Steps back on the inside. Very good run to the 35, 40 on the opposite side of the field. Very good run. Good work there, though, by Jacob Host to push him back. Rachel says the Rabbits are in a bit of a mess. They are. I'd be really proud of them if they won this game. I'd really be proud of them. 10 minutes to go in the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Again, apologies that I'm sick. I'm trying my best to do the stream. But I do have to keep on muting to cough and whatnot. Left hand side. Panthers, 7 meters out. Fourth tackle. Fourth tackle, 9 meters out. Off to Schneider. Schneider then to Matty Eisenhuth. Fifth tackle, 5 meters out. Out the back down to Schneider. That's played at. And Rabbitohs get the ball. Jacob Host. Well done, Jacob Host. Needed that. So first tackle for the Rabbitohs at 15. Agorist Rabbits playing for their jobs or Panthers playing bad? Mate, I don't even know how to tell you about this game. Rabbits led 12-0. Controversial first try. And then the Panthers scored a try. And that also, the Rabbitohs scored those 2 tries when the Panthers had a man in the bin. And then the Panthers scored their 2 tries when the Rabbitohs had a player in the bin. But their first try was forward, knock-on, forward pass, whatever you want to call it. So that's also a controversial try. So it's kind of even right now. But the Panthers haven't really been great in attack. Rabbitohs have been awful. But we're here at 12-12 after 30 minutes. So, you know, this is where we're at. Welcome. Welcome to the party, son. Party's just started. Real big party. Second tackle of the Rabbitohs at 35. Aiden said, I called the Titans upset last week. I just feel the Wires aren't as good as everyone else says they are. Disagree. They've kicked it on second tackle. Let's send it over. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a penalty. Well, no, that's a penalty. No way. He's on the ground and he's been dragged across after he's on the ground. It's a penalty. No shit, Sherlock. Thank you, Adam G, for calling the correct call. Rabbitohs, why are you kicking that ball on second tackle? And then, why is it taking too long for the touch judge to call that as it should have been? He's tackled there. Tackle there. You can't keep pushing. You can't keep dragging it. It's a penalty. Oh, I'm having so many explosions, Seth Watson. Watching a game like this is not great when you're sick. I think the Warriors are better than people give them credit for. I think that people want the Warriors to be of last year. I think the last couple of games have been disappointing, but overall I think the Warriors are Luai, left-hand side, Talon May taking down at the 30, second tackle. The Warriors will come good. Man. The Titans earned that and deserved that, and the Titans are a much better team. You watch, we're going to compete with the Storm on Saturday. Genuinely wouldn't be surprised if we win. Genuinely wouldn't be surprised. Did it last year, and I'm a lot more confident in our team right now than I was last year when we beat them. So even though we had Tina for that game, but we know how to win without him. We're not a one. Oh, that's a try. So Luke Garner will score a try and it will go under the post as well. So it's going to be 16-12 to the Panthers with a kick to come. That all comes down to the fact of kicking on second tackle. That was really stupid. Callum Slops, let's hope this year someone else wins the comp. It'll be either the Panthers or the Storm. Storm haven't actually been as impressive as people think, though. And it says Titans almost beat my Manly Seagulls. Yeah, if it wasn't for a forward pass that went about, 6 metres forward at the end of the first half? But yeah, we have been better in the last couple of weeks. I'm not calling that one as much of a robbery as the Canberra game was. Aiden, they're taking the piss out of you, bro. Don't stress. Bertie says, who do you think will get the premiership ring this year? Titans. Slava says, what's with the 5-person crowd? Well, let's be honest. Rabbitohs are 17th. They've just sacked their coach. And it's their home game. Rabbitohs don't really take... We had a higher attendance than the Rabbitohs, I think, last year. At the Gold Coast. I'm pretty certain we had a higher attendance than them. I could be wrong. It might have been like off by maybe 200-300. They might have just beaten us, but that's not... They're a club that's been around for 117 years. Well, we've been a club for 17 years. 116 years. We've been 17 years. Yeah. 18-12 is the score. 6.5 minutes to go first half. Jay says second coaches is trending in 2024. Yeah, Brad Arthur's on the chopping block too. On the chopping block too. Who else has been sacked? It's funny how Cowboys fans have completely gone off of Todd Payton. It's very funny. People are so lovey-dovey and then immediately will jump off the wagon when, the pain hits. Or when you have a bit of a downtime. People are like, nah, screw that guy. I remember when Rabbitohs fans, that's a penalty. No, apparently not. I'm going to go insert it. It's a shit show. It's a shit show, Flurry. Oh, it's a shit show, this one. Yeah, shit show. Close game, though. 18-12. Rumours JD bought all the seats on his way out. What? Oh, that's a knock on. Oh, they've called penalty. Burgess has just ripped that out. Yeah, I need the Rabbitohs to be careful right now. And Rabbitohs fans, you need to be a little bit concerned about what's happening because if the Panthers score here before halftime, this could get dirty. Could get real spicy in Penrith's favour. But if I was a Penrith fan, I wouldn't be too impressed with how this game's gone either. First tackle out to 45, we got left-hand side to Yo off to Lindsay Smith. It'll be 35 metres out. Oh, no, he gets the offload away. First tackle. And then to Mitch Kenny, off to his eye. Yo off to Schneider. Schneider here. That's a knock on. Jumping pound. That's first tackle, Muppets. I feel like the Bronx went to Common on Melbourne. Based off of what? Based off of what makes the Broncos... What are you basing that off? Panthers are also winning all these games without Cleary. Besides last week, obviously. They did play with him and beat the Cowboys in North Queensland where they hadn't lost all season. I feel bad this is Rabbit's home ground. Not really. It's still Sydney. It's not much of a difference between... I guess Penrith is a while out of Sydney, but it's still Sydney. First tackle now at the 40. Is it just me? Is there a weird vibe in this game tonight? Like a really weird vibe. It's intriguing. It feels like this game is like round 25 between two teams that can't make the... That's a forward pass. Oh, no. He's thrown the ball so far backwards there. They've nearly lost the ball, but Murray, good work. He breaks back from tap, gets the ball to the 45. Is it just me, or does this feel like a game like in round 27 between, the 13th place team and the 12th place team? Where nothing's to play for, but it's just happening, and it can be close, and it's still happening, but we just don't know what's happening. That's what I'm feeling like right now. Cody Walker taking out the 22nd tackle. Whiten hasn't done much at all for us. Yeah, but... Rabbitohs have had a really disjointed team all year, man. They really have. Oh, he's lost the ball. No, he's caught it. Lucky. Third tackle at 10. Still better than a Rooster home game crowd, Slapper says. Some of the plays in this game. Fourth tackle at the 8 metres. They go right inside. Damien Cook gives it off here to Sean Keppie. Sean Keppie, I think he lost that ball. I thought he lost that ball. Alright, they go fit tackle at the 10. Cody Walker, it's played at. And it's 6 again. Jack Whiten. Jack Whiten. Oh, he's been held up. Oh, nah, Murray. No, Murray. No, Murray. No, Murray. No. Oh, I think Murray's messed this up. Oh, Murray. It's going to be a penalty. Oh, I feel pain for you, Rabbitohs fans. Oh, Murray has just ultimately wrecked them here. It's like he's trying hard, but like, bro, you know better than that, Murray. You know better than that, Cameron. You know better than that. Oh, bro. Yeah, this one's a tough year for Rabbits fans. I welcome you. That's something that should never be happening. He just had a bit of a brain snap. Science, I'm sick of Panthers being refs fans. I hate South, but everything Panthers play, they get the easiest penalties. It's crazy, man. Yeah, but you kind of have to put yourself into the position where you do get the advantages from the referees, right? The bigger teams get it. And the bigger teams get it for, unfortunately, for a reason. And trust me, we have never, ever on the Gold Coast had refs go our favour. Ever. In regards to like a long-term basis. There's a lot. That's a good hit there from Burgess. You kind of just need to force the refs out of the game. You do. Because it's going to happen. Second tackle at the 30. The big teams will always get it. Aguero says, Murray, do that next week, please, and thank you. Maybe against Titans too. We always lose the Rabbitohs, but right now, it's crazy. I'm feeling quite confident against them. Third tackle, Mitch Kenny gives it off to his IO, and I don't feel confident much usually. Fourth tackler at the 40. Sepon says, was there a lottery to be able to play? Was there a lottery to be able to play in this game? South's true seat numbers from the crowd or something. Oh, man. And Rabbitohs will grab this ball in the end goal to take it out, please. Run the ball out. Oh, that's a massive hit from Mitch Kenny, bro. Shot, son. Shot. Lane Ballsacks with the 12-month membership. Get around here, brother. Says, Slapper has paid my membership for a year now. Have you actually, Slapper? Have you actually paid his membership for a year now? Get it. Lane Ballsacks, why don't you pay a $5 membership once? Just one time. Why don't you go and gift some membership so that Slapper can get a gifted membership? Dear me. AFL fans, Bro Melbourne was the best. Mate, you're an AFL fan. You're not even a rugby league fan. So they're going to whack that ball up here. It's going to be the Panthers with the ball at the 20. And Dylan Edwards will bring this ball out here to the 25. Hey, AFL fan, can you do me a favour? Can you put Storm but put an S at the end of it? Can you do me a favour? Just quickly, I want to test something out. Can you just put an S at the end of Storm for me? AFL fan 56. So the Panthers now will be third tackle. This ball here to the 45. Andy Bagger says if they take the people from the crowd, it'll only be Penrith fans there. There's more Rabbitohs fans than Penrith fans here. She's actually disappointing on Penrith fans' behalf as well. Like, you won 3 premierships in a row. Andrew, you do realise you're going to get timed out for that. You're stupid too. That was stupid too. Fitzagger the Panthers at the 40. And Rabbitohs get the ball. They've got one last chance. Go over the field goal, Rabbitohs. Go over the field goal. 2-point field goal. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. For gosh sake. Why did he kick this? Oh, man. Wowee. Well, that was an experience. That was, that was an experience. I just got a message from someone on Instagram, one of you guys. Who just said, what the F was that? Oh, man. AFL Fan 56 says, who do you go for? I'll go for the Stormers, mate. Can you just put Storm with an S? Can you just do me a favour, bro? Put Storm with an S. But it is half time. 18-12 to the Panthers. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Yeah, it was an interesting half. Rabbitohs, look, you're only down by 6. But you've also given the Panthers have also played pretty awful in this game. But they're also missing Cleary, which is not a great one. The Rabbitohs have looked, ever since that first 10 minutes, they've looked pretty dreadful. That Murray incident that just happened was so not Cameron Murray-esque. So not Cameron Murray-esque. I don't know how to help you here, Rabbitohs fans. I really don't. What I'll tell you, actually, I know how I'll help you. I'll help you because I have been where you are many a time. Many a time, man. You just got to stick with your team, bro. You've just got to stick with your team through thick and thin because you will come out a good end. You will see the light at one point, man. Doesn't matter how long it will be. It will happen. So just stick with your team. You can't change and you can't leave. Just back in your boys. But it's not easy. Look at me, man. I have to do what you're talking about right now and put yourself out there publicly as the guy who's the Titans fan, the stupid Titans fan, you know what I'm saying? So you can do it. You can do it. Slapper with the $50 dude donation. I'll give you a love heart, mate. I know what you've said. Your name's not AFL Fan 56 though, so you have been timed out by Daz, mate. Though you have been timed out by Daz, mate. Look, Slapper, you know rules are rules, son. You know rules are rules, and we appreciate you greatly. We do. We appreciate you greatly. But we will be seeing you in 5 minutes, Slapper. Yeah, we will be seeing you in 5 minutes. Aiden Williams says, Rabbits fans, would you a season like this? He's been in the top 4 for too long. Mate, I don't think you know this. The Rabbitohs, when they came back into the comp after 1998, I think it's 2000 they came in, that first 10-year period, they were the worst team. They were bottom. They were the Tigers of then, or Tigers of now then, right? So the Rabbitohs, older generation fans have gone through plenty of tough years. The new fans haven't, though. The new fans haven't. Sign Prince says, honestly, Broncos asleep, the Roosters to Moz. That'd be a good game. I'm looking forward to that one, for sure. Looking forward to that one. Anonym says 30-12 to the Panthers. I think you said 34-12. Oh, no, I think you did say 30. No, you said 34-12, didn't you, Anonym, before the game started? Blah, blah, said, wow, Seb Watson's gone at Slapper. He says, get in the bin, Slapper. Oh, my gosh. Slapper, he's Slappy. What's Seb Watson? He's hiding in England from Slap. He's hiding in England from the old Shalap, son. Dear me. Blah, blah, blah. Says the older Rabbitohs fans had to put up some dreadful seasons when they first entered the comp in the early 2000s. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The old generation, most Rabbitohs fans have only seen one premiership, which is more than me, so don't think I'm talking shit there. But for everybody else, the Rabbitohs have only won one premiership in pretty much all of their fan base's life. Because before 2014, it was like 40 years, was it? So it would have been 2004, 94, 84, 74. Was it 74? Rabbitohs' last premiership before 2014? Or somewhere around there, 44 years maybe? It was a long time, man. That's why 2014 was so special. Don't listen, Daz. Put your fingers in your ears. Kellen Slop says, who do you support for the Titans if you watch the NRL? My mum's a Sharks fan. So I did my Sharkies. I was living in Brisbane as a young kid, so I was getting around the Bronx. My dad was Manly, but I never really got behind them. I would have become a Broncos fan. I would have. But I'm very, very grateful that I did not become a Broncos fan. But yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that the Titans came to the competition and moved to the Gold Coast and whatnot, it would have been Broncos. But thankfully, no. I would have had to put up with 2015. Can you imagine me doing what I do and then having to deal with the commentary and the vlogs and the streams and the public harassment when the grand final loss of last year against the Panthers? Oh my gosh. Oh man, if the Titans ever did that, I wouldn't come back. I'm deleting the channel if the Titans ever did that in the grand final. Oh, it was one premiership in 53 years. There you go. Yeah. Close enough. Lagenball. No, Francois, I'm not talking shit about that. I was just saying that's a stat. It's a fact, right? I can't talk shit about premierships. And don't worry, Parramatta, you can't either because you've never won a national competition. Liam Ballsack says, Sam, I wouldn't mess with Slapper. He could just donate 50 to get a mod to hide you. Call it an assassination. I guess he could do that. That is a Slapper thing to do. He probably wouldn't hide him unless they're a clown. But there is there is the timeout option for certain time frames. BKR Vegas was crazy last night. You were drunk as. Vegas was crazy last night. I was drunk as. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was in Vegas last night. Woo! What happened here? What happened here? Mitchell says, do the winners of this game fans get teeth, or do the losers have to get teeth, and who gets the custody of Centrelink? Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, man. I can see a lot of fans are blowing up on Insta right now. I'm fully aware I'll be there in less than 5 minutes. Andrew Baker says, it's lonely being in the bin. Nah, Slapper, just go get another beer. You get a beer. Livy says, you were in Vegas? Apparently I was in Vegas yesterday. I only got back from New Zealand on... It's actually crazy to think I was in New Zealand 3 days ago. It's actually pretty crazy. Aiden Williams says, yeah, Bronx fans are doing it real tough at the moment. They choked their last 2 premierships. Yeah, and that's the crazy thing, right? Like, I would say Broncos fans are doing it tough right now. I would. Even though they've been successful the last year, this year, all this sort of stuff, and they won a spoon only 4 years ago, I would still say Broncos fans are doing it quite tough because of the 2015 and because of 2023. You know, those 2 years are recent. One, the most recent. The other one, 2015, still within a 10-year time frame. It was against their biggest rivals. So, yeah, I would say Broncos fans are doing quite tough. I would. Mitchell says, I have a perfect set of teeth, Francois. They actually cost more than Centrelink will ever give you. What? Francois, you do bring this on yourself, bro. You do. You do. We love you, but you do bring it on yourself. Blake says, we really need to stop playing regular season games at Accor. Agree. Games feel so dead, but it looks like there's about 3 families in the crowd. This is what I'm saying. This game feels like it's round 24 or round 27, and it's 12th versus 13th. 2 teams that can't go above each other, can't go below each other, just can't go anywhere, right? They just can't do anything. This is what this game feels like right now. Now, it's obviously not because we're only in round 9, but the way the crowd is, I guess everything going into the game, the way the game's been played, jeez, I tell you, it's it's not been the greatest vibe, but we keep on punching on, son. We keep on punching on. Slapper with the dollar into donation. We're going to give you a love heart. That's dangerous from Slapper. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous little dono there from Slapper. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for your dono. Slapper's just testing the market there. He's how much to high cavefish? That was a funny one. How much to high cavefish? Dear me. Jay's timed him out for 60 seconds. Bug was that the first time in New Zealand? Yeah, that was my first time in New Zealand, man. Yeah. Again, I will, for people who might be just coming into the stream, firstly, it's half-time, Saturday 12 to the Panthers. Secondly, I'm sick. So if I'm a bit all over the shop, it's because I'm pretty sick at the moment. But we just got to keep on doing our thing, and hopefully I'm good to go by Saturday. I'm not even sick, it's just run down, and I've just got a bit of a cough. Aiden, we host grand finals in State of Origin. Well, State of Origin, of course. Grand finals because you paid for it. But State of Origin, yeah, of course you're going to do that because it's the biggest stadium in the state. And also, that's different. That's not, like, he's talking about regular season games. Francois getting angry now. Oh, I have teeth and I'll give you missing teeth soon. Bro's mad. It's quite funny. I had a bit of a run-in with Big Wendell today. Big Wendell Sailor. He's a good bloke, though, man. He's a good bloke. He understood. He forgot. I think he didn't put Dave Fafita in his team for the Queensland. He did like a Queensland best 18 or whatever, and didn't have Dave Fafita in the 18. Didn't have Mo either, but I didn't even bother arguing that. And I said like, no, Fafita was hilarious. He got annoyed. He got pretty annoyed by it. But we ended up messaging, and he's all good. He's a good bloke, man. So he's a kind-hearted man, the big Del. Kind-hearted, man. It was quite funny. I was like, man, I'm not even insulting you. You know, I was just saying, like, Fafita is questionable to not be putting into your lineup. Justin Sundo with a $2 donation says, get good slapper. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is before Slapper's time. This was years and years ago. This is Slapper with $3 donation says, get gooder. Appreciate you, Sundo. Appreciate you, Slapper. Jay, you were here. Remember when there's that we have an American subscriber here. He tunes in from time to time. Daz, you would have been here too. There's an American subscriber that tunes in from time to time, and he will like pick fights with people, and he will pick fights with people who donate, and he would like go back and forth just to. I think he says something like, "I'm going to use my money to shut you up" or something. And then there was one time where he was back and forth with this one guy, and they were just going just tit for tat, man, just back and forth, back and forth. That was so funny. That was a good 4 years ago now, though. That was ages. I was living in Fiji, I think. I was stuck in Fiji. Pedro Damon says, when will State of Origin test start? About a month. I think a month today, actually. The Dono Wars. Yeah, the good old Dono Wars. That was pretty funny. It happened a couple times with those two specific guys as well. I think it would be a month today, nearly. Where is it? Empire State of Origin. Oh, Wednesday, 5th of June. So, just over a month. Like, literally, pretty much a month from today. And that will be at Accor Stadium in Sydney. And then we have game 2 in Melbourne. So, guess what, New South Wales? If you don't go 2-0 up, you have no excuses to not sweep Queensland this year, New South Wales. You have no excuses. You are the favourites. We are the underdogs. There is so many injuries in this Queensland lineup right now. So many. We barely have a forward pack. There's no way that you can't beat Queensland this year. We are the underdogs. We've won 2 years in a row. 3 out of the last 4. Well, I'm sorry, but we're still going to go in as the team that probably shouldn't have the audacity to win. Even though we probably still will win. Because that's what we do. That's what we do. Jeez. Aiden Williams says, what did it feel like being in that Warriors crowd last week? Seeing on the broadcast going wild when AJ scored, cracked me up. Yeah, got a lot of love about that. That was great. Yeah, it was pretty intense, man. I didn't get any shtick or anything like that. I didn't get any shit from Warriors fans. It was pretty funny. The banter at the island, the banter, obviously. But yeah, it's pretty intimidating, for sure. That last 20 minutes was something, man. Like, I'm still clenched to this moment. Dasmate says, the New South Wales magical 10-year-in-a-row series wins starts in a month. About as likely as the Lakers are to win the NBA this year, Daz. That is. Yeah, about as likely as the Lakers to win this year. About as likely as the Bulls to win this year. But the Bulls have the first round bye, so I'm just looking forward to... I think we play whoever wins out of Knicks and 76ers in the next round. So, yeah, just waiting for Chicago Bulls round 2. But there is rumours that the Bulls are getting the second round bye as well. There's rumours. So just hold the space. Obviously, we're a sports channel here, mate. I'll keep you updated. Don't worry, mate. We're on top of it here. Probably about 2 minutes to go until the game kicks off for the second half. Ba-da-bum. Thumbs up. Ba-da-bum. Subscribe if you're new around here. Do it right now. Lovely World says, you work way too hard, always making vlogs and videos and live streams. Take a break, bro. Mate, honestly, you're right. You're honestly right, man. And I still get people, and I love this, I'm not insulting anyone, but I do still get people being like, oh, man, do this and do that and do more and do all this. And I'm like, man, please, let me breathe, man, please. You're right, but at the same time, I love it, man. You know, I love doing what we do here. And I've got to represent my club, man. I've got to keep passionately supporting my club. You know, I can't rely upon anybody else to do it. It's not their choice. It's my choice that I will always be backing my club publicly. Even if Titans fans, you know, there's certain Titans fans who aren't a big fan of kind of how I portray it sometimes. But at the end of the day, I'm just not going to stop it because I'm always going to be cracking down. We have 99% love, 1% hate, you know what I'm saying? Francois says, Dave Feet are playing for Queensland. Yes. We should be. Desmond says, New South Wales won 2016 at Suncorp in 2021 and basically what was a decider for Queensland. How'd Queensland go at Suncorp the last 2 years? Let's not talk about 2021. Let's talk about 2022 and 2023. Yes. Okay, so Rabbitohs and Panthers are out in the field here. Let's do this. Give me a score prediction. Every single one of you right now. You get in that comment section and you give us a score prediction immediately. Lakers are in the Cancun finals. Hey, we're there too, mate. We're there too. We're trying to get back for round 2, but like I said, probably the bye's coming up. Hey, well, he says, what will be the Blues' excuse this year? Because the Rabbitohs sacked their coach, Jason Demetrio, it messed up with the head of the players. Potato, tomato, Blues are shit. Kellen Slop says, Queensland going to bleed the Bronx dry their players. Not all of the players really are. No, this is a myth. This was back in the day. Broncos used to be the team that you just get pillaged from. But like, who from the Broncos is actually getting pillaged from right now for Origin? Okay, Reece Walsh, yeah, granted. Cobbo, granted. Paddy Carrigan. I've only got 3 right now. Am I missing anybody? Who am I missing? A couple of people saying 30-18 Panthers. 66-12. Lamb says Slapper says 18-12. Please no. Please no. Haas is New South Wales, Blake. No, Kellen's talking about Queensland. Not Origin. So Luai puts that ball up into the air. It'll be the Rabbitohs who grab this ball at the 15, you'd assume. Oh, good tape by Zaitas. If you asked me that question 20 years ago, Kellen Slop, then yeah, you've got guys like Lockie. You've got big 70 cents a litre. You've got Gordy Tallis. You've got... this has been after Alf. Who else would we have there? Pretty much everyone. Justin Hodges, you know. Back then, yeah. WB. Who's WB? Olivia. So Kalamatangi now at the 45. Gets the ball offloaded to Mamouzelos. Mamouzelos now to... I think Mamouzelos is playing hooker. So what's Cookie playing? Oh, I got back halfway through what you were talking about. Yeah, no, I was... Basically, Kellen said that Queensland are going to, dry. Like, just bleed dry the Broncos team. It's like, I can only think of 3. Which is Paddy Carrigan, Reece Walsh, and Samuel Cobbo. And Cobbo's not guaranteed, but I think he will play it. Cookie centre. They said, Panthers knock on. Rabbitohs ball here at 28. Here we go, Rabbitohs. Here's a chance. Wonga Blake. Yeah. Wonga Blake is going to play for Queensland this year, lads. Wonga Blake's playing for Queensland. Rachel Simmons says, Gray out for the rest of the game due to the hip drop in the first half. That sucks. So they're missing Hawkins. They're missing Gray. They've lost 2 of their spine players. Rabbitohs, if you win this game, it's very impressive. If you find a way to win this game, I will say you deserve to be above where we are. Even though we've been really impressive, probably for 3 weeks now, the Titans, I will say you deserve to be above us based on the fact that you faced a lot of adversity here. You've looked awful and still beat the Panthers. You deserve to be above us. Corey Oates is going to start for Queensland. He's barely even making a Broncos right now. Second tackle here for the Rabbitohs at the 15. If he's talking about Origin, a whole different story. Is it really, though? There's Haas. Who else is for New South Wales? Staggs isn't going to get selected. Left-hand side, Rabbitohs, Jack White. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. So it's going to be Panthers ball here at the 10. Jack White threw the ball to himself and then just went over the sideline. Yep. A for offensive wide side timeout. Because you said Storm with an S. Storm only has 1 S in it. It's at the beginning of it, mate. Yeah, there's only 1 S in Storm. Right at the beginning. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. Second tackle now. The Panthers with the ball at 25. Isaiah Yo after Schneider. Schneider to Liam Martin. And Liam Martin turned out to 33. The amount of times I have to scream at Corey to get the finger. Okay. Yep. I was thinking Stags, Tungle, but Stags, Tungle. No, Stags aren't going to make it. Panthers penalty. Xavier Coates. Yeah, fair call. Too bad he's not a Broncos player, though, Toxic. Yeah, too bad he's not a Broncos player, but yeah, fair call. Not a Broncos player, though. Was a Broncos player. But so was Darren Lockyer. I don't think Darren Lockyer is going to be playing Origin this year. Not too sure. Stay tuned. Alright, so that ball hit a empty seat. One of about maybe 70,000 tonight. They got left-hand side of the Panthers, and they'll be at the 35 first tackle. First tackle right inside. And Liam Martin's away here. Liam Martin's away. This is getting dangerous, Rabbitohs fans. Don't concede right now. Second tackle. 10 metres out. Who is fullback? I'll tell you in a second. I'll have a look. Damien Cook's fullback. Cookie's fullback. I was wondering where he went, and that's where he's gone. That's why Mum was able to play hooker. Damien Cook's fullback. Rabbitohs, you can't win this game. I'm sorry. You can't. It's not possible. Panthers, you lose this game, you're embarrassed. Jerome Luai, don't care that Clear is not there. They're missing so many players right now. Trell, Campbell Graham, Tyron Munro. They sacked their coach. They've lost Dean Hawkins. They've lost Jai Gray. Oh, the list goes on. The list goes on. Dylan Edwards now, fifth tackle. You cannot lose this game, Panthers. And Rabbitohs, you can't win this game. If you win this game, I will be so impressed. Mitch Kenny, Schneider. I don't blame the Rabbitohs for this, to be fair. I think that's fine. Yeah, it's Rabbitohs ball the 8. But no Cleary. Yeah. Toby says, I know I'm a Melbourne fan. No, you're not. You're a Gold Coast Titans fan, mate. Calvin Slop says, yeah, now you mentioned it, I'm feeling a lot safer during Origin period. Also happy with to have tons of depth. I'll tell you, a team that does need to be worried about being absolutely pillaged. Well, I was thinking this before the season, maybe not now, right now, but pre-season, take your mind back to pre-season, the Titans were the ones that had to be worried about Queensland pillaging our team. Dave Fafita, Tino Fa'asuamaleaui, Moeki Fotuaika, Bowie Firma potentially, AJ Brimson potentially. You know, so we had like 5-6 players that were potentially going to be taken out. Now, the form of Bowie Firma hasn't probably warranted it. Dave will make it. Tino's out, but he would have played, obviously. AJ's putting a hand up to potentially play 14 if they don't want to go the 2-hooker system anymore. Oh, that's a great kick. Edwards has to... Oh, well done, Edwards. He's your New South Wales fullback. Oh, he's your New South Wales fullback. He's your New South Wales fullback. He should have been tackled in goal and got out to the 30. Impressive. Well done by Dylan Edwards. Sotoruva gets this ball here to the 33. Harry Grant at hooker. Harry Grant will be hooker. It just comes down if they want to go the Ben Hunt route again and then at 14. Otherwise, AJ could do it. I really hope... Oh, Brian Toll's away here. Jeez, Panthers are starting to pick them apart, lads. Panthers are starting to pick them apart. Isaiah... Oh, Schneider crunched down. Was he injured? No, he's right. Penrith is getting pillaged for New South Wales players. Of course, though. They're the grand final winners and, well, Apia. That's in New South Wales. Auckland. That's also New South Wales. It's fifth tackle and Rabbitohs get the ball at 25. I say that because you New South Wales fans love that's in Queensland. Yep. Apparently Apia is just out to the right of Mudgee. I think Apia, Samoa is in that Mudgee kind of region. And I think Nuku'alofa in Tonga, that's a kind of around that Wagga Wagga region in New South Wales. So, yeah. Yeah. Did you say Cookie's fullback? Yeah, Cook's fullback, Flurry. Kevin Slop says, I reckon New South Wales should have picked Reynolds last year instead of Moses. No. No, I disagree. I think people just hate on Moses for the sake of it because he's heels. I do. I genuinely believe this because he's a good player. Moses is a good player. Went missing in that grand final and goes missing in big... Oh, Murray. Oh, he's not had a good game. He has effort, but he's not a good game. Cookie. Oh, knock on Panthers. So Rabbitohs get the ball here 10 metres out. Here we go. I thought Moses was good. Moses played game 3, right? That was when Cody Walker played the 6. They were both great. Moses is a good player. Moses just gets hated on, and this is for all the Eels fans, you'll love this. Because I'll tell you, I just believe that Mitchell Moses gets hated on for the sake of being hated on because he's at Parramatta. Parramatta are a very easy team to hate and very easy team to take the piss out of. And I think that Moses, because he's like the guy there, your fans don't help yourselves because you call King Gutherson King when it's like he's done absolutely jack shit to get that name. But Mitchell Moses kind of gets a lot of that because there's like a weird egotistical arrogance about Eels fans, which is really strange because they really shouldn't be. But I think Moses gets a part of that and people forget how good he actually is as a player. There just needs to be more consistency out of him and Dylan Brown, and that mainly is referencing Dylan Brown than Mitchell Moses. I think it's game 3. So that's going to be a penalty here to the Rabbitohs. Penalty to the Rabbitohs. I'm going to miss Freddie's ship picks for Blues while they replace him, Slapper says. Yeah, I'm more confident in Madge. I am more confident in Madge. And that's me being realistic and honest with you, for New South Wales fans, as a Queenslander. I'm more nervous of what Madge is going to do. I guess that's the unknown, though, right? Second tackle now for the Rabbitohs. They're 3 metres out from the line. 30 minutes to go of the game, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Don't forget, tomorrow night we have Broncos, Roosters, and I can't remember who the other game is. The early game. Oh, White's going to go to the sideline. Third tackle now, 5 metres out. Close. Jack White, play the ball, bro. Play the ball. Can someone tell me what that 6 p.m. game is tomorrow? Can't remember. But we'll be doing both games. 4 tackle now. 8 metres out. 6 again here. Panthers on 4 tackle. Give it a 6 again. Oh. Slap it right now. If the Rabbitohs don't score here, your halftime score prediction could be right. Because the Rabbitohs should score here. 4 metres out now from the line. Second tackle. Hey, mate. Host a BKR stream again soon. Who's his mate? Oh, are you talking about Hayden? First tackle here. Oh, they got another 6 again here. Saliva Havili. Oh, he's going on his back. Oh, he nearly went on his back, Cast Patrol. He nearly did. Left hand side for the Rabbitohs. They're 10 metres out. Cody Walker gives it out to the wing. Oh, please bring Jacob Gagai into this team. Please bring Jacob Gagai into this team. Please. 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 I'm begging you, Rabbitohs. Bring Jacob Gagai into the team. Please. Please. 28 minutes to go. Thompson is my favourite player right now, Blake Owen says. That's a Panthers fan for you, everybody. Aiden Williams says, as a Queenslander, Hamoli scares me. He got that dog that Blues desperately need. Slapper says Tinkles. You know what? I'll tell you right now, and this may seem biased for you guys, but I'm only talking to people who watch Titans games. If you don't watch Titans games, you're not in this. 1 second. Jerome Luai, he's away. He's a winger. He's away at the 35, second tackle. This is only for people who watch Titans games. Jimmy Jolliffe is actually a perfect Origin player, and he has been our best player by far this year. I'm just saying, Jimmy Jolliffe is severely underrated, and I think that he's the kind of player that Queensland would pick, and that's why we win. I'm just saying, Jimmy Jolliffe is someone that should actually have his name out there for Origin abilities. I do believe it, but I'll tell you, I 100% believe it. Isaac Tunga here at the 5th tackle at 30. Francois says his eardrums nearly broke with my mouth at the mic. Don't know what you're talking about. And Isaiah Tash taken down to the 15. First tackle. Username says, I'm surprised South are actually holding up a little. Yeah, well, Panthers haven't been great all game, man. It's not been a great performance by either of these teams, man. And definitely not the Panthers. Rabbitohs have been all over the shop, but they've got excuses to be all over the shop. Luke Garner gone for HIA by the way for the Panthers. Usernames have a surprise. Oh, that's right. Jai says, yeah, I agree. Oh, in regards to, yeah, Jimmy. I'm telling you, I'm going to make a push for this. I know it doesn't matter with Madge, but like, I'm going to make a push for this. I'm going to put his name out there more because if I don't put his name out there more, we don't talk about it more, people don't watch enough Titans games to know, and they don't look at the stats enough to know. Look at Jamin Jolliffe's stats this year. He's missed like 1 tackle in the last 4 weeks. He makes like 40 plus tackles a game. He's a gritty hard worker. He ran for like 170 metres against the Warriors. This guy is not getting anywhere near the credit. He's taken over the Tino role in our team, which helps next year when Tino comes back. Instead of the boys looking at Tino and going, oh, he's our guy. Now it's, oh, Jimmy's also our guy. You know, so we've got 2 big front runners there. And then you've got Moe Fodawaker. I'm telling you, Jimmy Jolliffe should be selected for New South Wales. Well, not as a starter, but I definitely think that he should be amongst the names. He should be amongst the names. Someone says Ireland says player. Absolutely, Jimmy Jolliffe is of that. See what I mean? Panthers have been awful tonight too. They've knocked it on again here. They should never knock that on. 25 minutes to go here in the game. 18-12 to the Panthers. Knock on. Blake Ellis' guru has been saying good things about him. Well, there you go. Well, that's good that somebody else is saying it. Because I can tell you, if you're a fan of like the Panthers, or you're a fan of the Rabbitohs, or you're a fan of any Sydney team, if a player's playing well, they will get the credit. They will get the due credit in the media. If a Broncos player is playing well, they'll get the due credit. Cowboys, kind of. Warriors, they'll get the credit. Raiders, not so much. Storm, they'll get the credit. Titans never will get that because our media on the Gold Coast hates us. Bedell and Maine hate us. I have no respect for them in regards to the way that they cover our team. No respect for them. I understand it's their job, but I also have no respect for the way they cover our team. They're Broncos fans. So that's why when Jimmy Jollis had such an incredible season, no one's talking about it. Did they say they hooked Gray? Yeah, Gray's injured, Flurry. He's injured. Left hand side Rabbitoh, that's forward. Yep, that's a forward pass there. First tackle from the Rabbitohs. Tells you everything you need to know. That guy is one of the reasons why you've been in Manly, Canberra and Cows game and won was. Made a mistake, yeah, he made a mistake in the Cowboys game. That was pretty costly, but he was still, I think we gave him our 3 points. If you've been watching the podcast, you know, we've pretty much given Jimmy Jolliffe. He got robbed this week from me giving him a point. I gave, I think, 3 to Tan, 2 to AJ, and 1 to Dave, but I was so torn between him and Jimmy. But every other week, I've pretty much given Jimmy 3 points. The only bad game that he had was against the Dragons, but that was when Tino was there, so he wasn't able to step up. Now he stepped up. I'm telling you, we're building something. Never mind his mum bully. Yeah, he's a New South Wales eligible Jimmy Jolliffe. New South Wales eligible. Sorry. Kirby says, I just clocked into the stream, but did Blaze talk about Gould getting fined 20k yet? Yes, I replied immediately to you before. So third tackle now for the Panthers. They're 43 metres out. They said why they hooked great. I think it was because of the hip drop, if I'm not mistaken. Fisher Harris now, fourth tackle. He's 35 metres out of the line. If people are just shooting for this game, they're probably coming in thinking, wow, this is a cracker game. But it's close. Fifth tackle now, 25 metres out. Francis Weiss, if I was Cameron Murray, I would pull a Kevin Durant and join Panthers to win an easy ring. Why? They got his eye, yo. They wouldn't have the cap for him. Oh, it's knocked back. It's Rabbitohs ball. And Jack White taking it at the 10, first tackle. Andrew said, I enjoyed the podcast and Parafan. No, I appreciate that, man. You know, it is... We do our best. Again, we're a small community, but that's the key of the Titans. That's the difference that we have from all the other teams, is that we believe in our community. We support our community. And we have to kind of keep on pushing that, right? It's about the fact that we struggle, but we do it together. So that's what our podcast really tries to deliver. Fifth tackle. That's a good well, it's the pinned comment there. If you guys want to go watch the latest episode, it's a Gold Coast Titans Frontline podcast. But yeah, we just want to obviously support the team when nobody else does. Publicly, anyway. Damien Cook here with the ball. That's a chance here for the Rabbitohs. Oh, Mamazella's taken down at the 9. That's fine, though, because now the Panthers have to come out of their own line. They're within their own 10. Rabbitohs, focus up on defense. You're doing well enough here. You're having an awful game, but you're doing well enough where the Panthers are having an awful game. Is that because you're dragging them into it, or is it because the Panthers just aren't good with that clearing? I don't know, but Rabbitohs are actually, funnily enough, weirdly enough, in this game despite how poor they've been. Kellen Slop says, you've legit made me love the Titans. It's wild how wholesome your perspective is at games. Really humanises the team and community. Yeah, I do my best. You know, some people love me, some people don't love me. I can be polarising. But at the end of the day, if you actually look at what I do for just a pure basis, it's literally just a passionate fan trying to create a voice for a club that has never had a voice. Right? A lot of people, a lot of content creators don't talk as much shit about the Titans anymore because they know that I'll bite back at it, man. Like, I'll defend my club. But, you know, I appreciate that because, you know... Panthers going to score. They're going to score. Wow. They've come out of nowhere and scored that try, Panthers. They've come out of nowhere and scored that try, Panthers. 22-12. That just happened out of nowhere. 20 minutes to go here, the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I think people misinterpret the way that I talk about the Titans a lot of the time too. They think when I post a comment on Instagram and I say, oh, you know, Titans are going to hold the Storm to a donut this week. Do you think I genuinely believe we're going to hold the Storm to a donut this week? No. But I do that because it's something that nobody else does to back this team in. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else does for their teams, but it's like I'm not allowed to do it for my team. People get this really unrealistic opinion about kind of how I see the game. He might be offside here. It's close. He might be offside here. But is he within the 10? Does he get brought back onside because he's not within the 10 of where the first contact is made? Because it's actually touched 2 players before it gets to Lindsay Smith. Yep, try confirmed. I think it's try confirmed. It's a great work commute podcast. Yeah, there's actually quite a few Broncos fans that listen to it, like you, Olivia. Like Adsy D. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think he's onside. He's onside. He's onside. Is he within the 10 anyway? Yeah, he was within the 10. If he's offside, then this is a no try. If he's not offside, then fair enough. I know it sounds obvious, but I know that sounds so obvious. But what I was trying to say is if he was offside, then that means he was within the 10. But if he wasn't offside, it's fine. That's what I was trying to say. It sounds so obvious. Andy Baker said, I love the Gold Coast community, so got a soft spot for the team. Mate, you're a Titans fan. So it's going to be 24-0. No, not 24-0. 24-12. I'm glad I'm not coughing as much anymore. Maybe just because I'm talking. Maybe that's like helping this. You guys are helping me be alright for the game on Saturday. There you go. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back. Slap by, yeah, your score prediction was looking good for a bit. That was a bit of a fluky try, that. It's a bit of a fluky try. What's a fluke, though? You make your own luck. But it's a bit of a fluky try. Is that Cam Smith or Lindsay? Andrew Baker says, I know it's been pointed out a bit, but that Tanner and Brimo moment in the vlog was something special I showed to you. Yeah, no, that Tanner moment, and Brimo, yeah, for sure, but Brimo hasn't copped the hate that Tanner has. Brimo can't really cop hate from our fans. Tanner has been, yeah, I know a lot more that you guys obviously don't, but like, yeah, he's been absolutely brutalised this season. And it was so amazing to see him get that win and be such a big part of it. Yeah, that's why I kind of broke down, cried, gave him a big old hug, and we kind of embraced for a good 5 seconds, really. Yeah, no, I love Tan. He's a really kind bloke, man. He deserves a lot better than a lot of people treat him. But I also understand the frustration that people have in regards to the results of the team. So the Rabbitohs now will get taken down to 25, and now back to the 20. Aiden Williams says, honestly wish there was a Manly content creator like you. Who does create content for Manly? There's the Hello Sport boys, but they're not really... Like, they're Manly. Who would be like a Manly content creator? Like, there's no one really that does kind of what I do in regards to the vlogs and whatnot, besides maybe Hainsey for the Roosters at a different level. Hayden tries for the Eels, and Atonehouse tries for the Eels. Oh, good running by Mamazellas. Good run. Damien Cook's away. Oh, that was Jack White, sorry, but that was a great run there by the Rabbitohs. There's Blake Darlow. Yeah, Blake Darlow. I don't really use TikTok. That's where I was with Darlow the other week. Great bloke, Darlow. But, 7 tackles second half for the Panthers. Darlow's mainly on TikTok. I don't really use TikTok, so that's why I don't really see that. On the mine a lot, they're away, try time. Rabbitohs, bro. You know what? I'm not going to say Rabbitohs, bro, like that. I'm not going to say Rabbitohs like that because you've been really pillaged for players this game. I feel sorry for you. I feel sympathetic for you, Rabbitohs fans. I've been in your position many a time. You don't have Trell. You don't have Campbell Graham. You don't have Tyrone Munro. I wouldn't, yeah, I can't even argue what I've just watched, though. Like, hold on. Like, look at this from the Rabbitohs. Look at them all. Before I give you a bit of look at this. Look at them walking back. Edwards just runs about the 20. Not a single player is even at the 20, let alone the 30. Oh, and then May just easy try. That's disgraceful. That's disgraceful. Rabbitohs, if you play like this, you'll win the spoon. Convincingly. There was maybe one player who was back at the 30 when the Panthers got to the 20. One player. Dixon says so many decisions with bullshit against that. Bro, I'm sorry, you can't complain about that. What you can complain about is that you had Latrell, Campbell Graham, Tyrone Munro. You could argue the halfback, Ilias, if you really wanted to, but I don't think so. I think that's a little bit of like, how you going? But you lost Dean Hawkins. You lost Jai Gray as well. You lost your coach midweek. You've had a rough week, mate. You've had a rough week. So I would honestly just set and forget this game, Rabbitohs fans, and I'd say, yeah, shit sucks right now, but take some solace in how fans down the bottom of the table have been like this for years and years. David says it's all in the nectar. Mr. Lads, from your experience, who has the best chance apart from yourself? Best chance apart from me? I think it probably would be the Roosters, Hainsey and the Chook Pen. I don't really hear much from the Burrow that much anymore. The Kennels died off at the Dogs. The Kennels died off at the Dogs. If you're a Dogs fan, if you're like I know Emilio well, he's not really that guy, but I think he does get around the kennel when they do it. But the Kennels died off completely. Broncos don't have Jack. Cowboys don't have anything. Warriors have the drummers, but that's not really what we're talking about here. Don't start me on the Canberra Raiders drummer. Like, he's good on him, love him, passionate for what he does, but a lot of work to be done. Eels, no. I'd say it would be the Roosters. I'd say it would be. Some said at least one of them trades with zero effort. Yep. Francois the 5 says, who do you support then? Me? You can say it's still early, BKR. No. In season-wise, kind of. But it's getting to a point where it's not early. It's getting mid-season now. But who do you support then? Are you talking to me? Oh, he's talking to Aiden, who said, bro, imagine being a Rabbit supporter. They've had a good few years, man. It would feel shit to be where they are now, though, because they were first place in round 11 last year. First. Hate to do this if Cast are watching, or anyone who watches the Cast. Love the Cast boys. Ever since they went hard on me for weeks and weeks on end, like really went hard on me because the Rabbits beat the Titans last year, their team's gone downhill, man. It might be a little bit calmer. But that's all I love. Like, we're mates. But might be a little bit of karma because they went way too hard on me last year when the Rabbits beat the Titans, and they were well on top of the tree, and now they're at the complete bottom. Just throwing it out there. I'm just kind of putting that fishing rod out there. But again, love the Cast boys. Damo says, Edwards on 100, shut up and take my money. Forward pass the Panthers' first try, I don't know. Oh, no, it's forward Dixon, that's for sure. I would say there's a little bit of controversy around your first try too, though, for the Rabbitohs. But that was definitely, there's no debate about the Panthers one. That's definitely forward. Definitely 100% forward. I would have called knock on, is what I think the bunker should have called. It was definitely, the ability was there, but they didn't. Rabbitohs one, first one was controversial, but either way, man, what I would say is you're going to lose this game regardless with the way this game's played out. You haven't been robbed here, mate. You haven't. It's just been a pretty awful game. Mitchell says, yeah, Aiden, it must suck so much, I couldn't imagine it. Mitchell's a Tigers fan. But see, you see how like I deal with my shit, and Mitchell, I have to knock on Rabbitohs. And you see how Mitchell deals with his shit. You see how the Eels fans usually deal with their shit, or Dads and the Dogs and whatnot. You take the piss out of it because it's the only thing you can do. There's a thing called rugby league depression. Like, you can get depressed from watching sport in rugby league, right? You've just got to find a way through it, man. I've been depressed twice this year for sure. I can tell you that for free. You guys see it. You guys know what I am. Jado says Edwards tapped the ball 2 metres past the line. I don't know, man, but all I'm saying is Rabbitohs haven't been robbed in this game. They've been awful. But the Panthers have been awful too, and there's been controversial decisions, but the Rabbitohs haven't been robbed. Slabber says, last time May went that fast, was it? No, okay. No, okay. Look at me go, though. I turned 30 on Saturday. Better get a win. So my birthday is the same day as Josiah Pahulu. Josiah in our team, his birthday is also May 4th. Renee, who's a Panthers content creator, she's also May 4th as well. I will hide any person on Sunday or tomorrow that says May the 4th be with you. You will be hidden from the channel. Don't do it. Just do not do it. Go and message Josiah. No, don't do that. Old man BK. Nah, your 30 is your best years, mate. 30 is your best years. This is like background. Yeah, I'm here at Accor right now. Go, McSchneidy. Fit tackle even the Panthers. He heard me. There you go. So he kicked it. Up it goes. Should be penalty Panthers, really. And there's the penalty. Biffo. Ooh. Biffo. Panthers, just let the Rabbitohs have it, bro. They're upset right now. First after beating the Storm, Broncos and Panthers in a row. Blah, 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 says. Storm? No, not you, BKR, F and Aiden, the dog. That's a pen, for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that was pretty dog shit. It's a penalty for sure. It's going to be a bin. Jacob Host in the bin. 12 minutes to go here, lads. I personally think there still could be a 50 bomb. I personally think there could still be a 50 bomb. Last 2 weeks was hard to watch games after the Eels games. Mate, our first 2 weeks. So we've had a really... I've enjoyed the last 4 weeks of footy, despite the fact that we lost 3 of them. Robbed Canberra. Debatably robbed Manly. Debatably. Cowboys, close enough. Gave it a crack, but just didn't get over the line. And then obviously beat the Warriors with such a resilient effort. If we win on Saturday, I'm back on the 8 wagon. I am. So it's 30. I'll need them blue pills soon. Second tackle leave with the Panthers. 3 meters out. Remember, you're online, Blaze. You're online. Dylan Edwards, 9 meters out. Now 5. Third tackle. Jay says, you know it will be said a million times now. I know. I'll get it out of the way. And then I just won't react to it. 4 tackle now. 4 meters out. Edwards' quick restart was definitely a few meters past the line. Don't the video refs check that? I don't know, man. But again, the Rabbitohs haven't been robbed here. They haven't been good at all. Neither the Panthers, but look, I can understand why you'd be upset. Torova, let him score. Honestly, let him score. And they will score, and now we're going to go find out if that's a knock-on or a forward pass. Actually, to be fair, they're probably not going to call this. They'll call it a try. So they'll call this a try. I think that was forward again, but they're not going to do it. I reckon there's a forward motion here as well, but they're not going to call it. We'll have a look. Can you wait for hello to Ivan? No, he's not here, mate. He died a few years ago, Millet. Aiden Williams says, I understand NRL depression after Manly being so mid these last 2 years. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Oh, no. No, that was fine. It wasn't forward. That wasn't forward. Shut up, Manly fan. Mid the last 2 years, bro. I haven't had a good year. Okay, let me put this into perspective for you. But I'm not discounting that you have your own emotions with your team. So try confirmed. It was a try. I was a little bit off. I'm not discounting your emotions, but put it into perspective. The last time I saw my team win a finals game was 2010. That was our only finals win ever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So when you say the last couple of years where you've still competed for the 8, but you just haven't got there, I'm like, well, you know. Even in those 2 years, we've still been below, you know. So everyone says we want 50, we want 50. Well, there's a chance. 9.5 minutes to go here. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. If you guys want the 50 bomb, you have to hit the thumbs up button right now. But it's only going to be 16, 14 points. Jason, the pass looked okay, just. Yeah, just. At first it looked bad, but then it ended up being okay. Remember you're online and this ain't your OnlyFans. Yeah. I think because of the fact that I'm sick and I took that tablet before, I'm a little bit like loosey-goosey. What have you given me, Sam? What is this paracetamol, you know? A little bit loosey-goosey. Arrow down holding his shoulder. Oh, really? That sucks, man. Give him a break. Trent Barrett is coaching his team. Trent Barrett. Oh, no. They were the days, man. They were the days in the channel where we would just go at Trent Barrett. Now we've grown up a lot, and I don't like to go at like players and coaches too much. I'll talk to you and analyse the game and whatnot, but we don't do what we used to do. I'll probably get cancelled one day for the way that we all spoke like 4 years ago on these streams. It's going to be a good game on Saturday. Yeah, it'll be great when Titans win by a 50 bomb. Be great. Billy writes, "Get in. I had Panthers to win by over 12." Yeah, most people did. Most people did. Penrith forward pass, try confirmed. No, that was fine, that one. The first one was the dodgy one. Forward tail for the Panthers at 40. Edwards Supercoach scores have been crazy good this year. I've got Drinkwater. I wanted to get rid of Drinkwater this week, but I decided to bring out a car in with his break even, and what was the other one? Oh, Hines with his break even as well. You know what will go well with 2 mid-years, 2 wooden spoons in those 2 years. I'm selling them for $1 if anyone wants them. Yeah, Mitchell, yep, exactly right. That's what I'm saying. You get into Aiden Williams too, you know? You get into him. Manly fans saying like he's got NRL depression after the 2 years. It's like, I know how you feel, Mitchell. I wouldn't say, even though you won those 2 wooden spoons, we weren't far off you. And at least you do have 2005 to back you up as well. But then again, if you want to combine Balmain and West merger, then you can actually say the Tigers had the most spoons. More than the Eels by a long way. A long way. But you have to combine Balmain. Well, actually, you combine Balmain, West, and now the West Tigers. So you've got even more spoons now. You do have like 7 more spoons than years we've been in the comp if you combine them all. Gotta catch them all. Spoonie Mom. Did the tablet have a smiley face on it? Mate, Sam's a dodgy bloke, mate. Sam's a dodgy bloke. Sam is a dodgy bloke, so, you know, you gotta be careful. That's a knock on. No, apparently not. That was bought at 45. Oh, Jay must know something. Well, wait, are the Titans playing at home? Yeah, but thankfully the Titans are playing at home, mate. The reason I'm sick is because we've been in Canberra, Townsville, and Auckland in the last 4 weeks. So a much needed time at home. We're actually at home for quite a lot of the next 6 weeks. So we have third tackle of the Rabbitohs at the 35. They're just throwing the ball around, really. Cam taking out the 30, fourth tackle. So we have Storm this week at home. Next week we have Cowboys at home. Then we have Knights Magic Round. Then we have Broncos at Suncorp. So that's 4 games in South East Queensland. Then we have the bye. And then we have a game against the Rabbitohs at Seabus. Oh, good hit there. Fit tackle, Jack 1 down. So the next 6 weeks in a row, we're in South East Queensland. It's brilliant. Then we go to Tigers in Leichhardt. We haven't had a game at Penrith since round 3. Mate, we have gone from Gold Coast to Townsville to Canberra to Gold Coast to Auckland to Gold Coast in the last 4 weeks. You're travelling around Sydney, mate. You're traveling. Oh, no, we had Townsville last week, but like, you know what I'm saying? Spare me. Spare me, mate. Sydney teams get it way easier than you think. You don't have to travel as much as these other teams do. Abel says, the Broncos never not play at Suncorp. They get every Friday night game ever. And it's at Suncorp, of course. It's the biggest rort that they've been able to get. Like, I know Manly get the money for it and whatnot, right? But it's the biggest rort that the Broncos get a home game at Suncorp on Magic Round. The Broncos get a home game at Magic Round Suncorp, but it's Manly's home game. It's incredible. Sydney teams, I wouldn't say get it easy with travel, but they get it easier with travel. Easier compared. The Storm are like Queensland. Storm and Cowboys have it the worst. And New Zealand. Storm, Cowboys, and New Zealand have the worst. And then you'd say Titans. Because I'm not saying Broncos. Broncos don't have Jack. They'll get every game of Suncorp, as we've just been saying. Chris says nervous about the Storm game this week. I'm actually slightly confident. I am. Rabbitohs ball hit the halfway point. I know that we realistically probably should lose that game, but we beat you there at Seabus last year, same time. No one believed in us. We won 38-34. Really hot day. Oh, you're nervous. I think it's because you can see the Titans are building something. They built from the Cowboys game. Dolphins game shit. Dogs game shit. Dragons game shit. Cowboys, Lost by oh, here we go. Panthers left hand side. They're not going to hit a 50 bomb, but they're probably going to hit a friggin' 40. Panthers at 45. Third tackle. Cody Walker's just trying to take his pants off. Cowboys game, we started our build. Canberra game robbed and only lost by 1. Manly game, so close, but still a better performance than Raiders as well, in my opinion. And then we had the Warriors game. I'm telling you, we're building something, man. If we beat the Storm, I'm telling you, we're going to be a problem. If we lose to the Storm by a big margin, this week will tell me a lot about our season. A lot. Dorova, good pass. Try time coming up here with the Panthers. Bang. Isaac Tungle. 40-12. With the kick to come, 3 minutes to go here in the game. Canberra have it hard. Their home is always cold. Canberra have it hard because of where they live, yeah. Not because of the travel, just because they live in Canberra. Oh, man. Deary me. So, Panthers score another try here. Rabbits have to be favourites to win the spoon. Right now, yes. And I'd say, and this is weird to say, but confidently I'd say it too, because you've got to remember as well, they're down by 28 points right now. They had a minus 136 points differential before this game. That's minus 146, minus 156. That's minus 164 through 8 games. 164 points minus through 8 games. Man. Big yikes. It's like, and that, to put this into comparison, people who don't really understand that, people would say the Titans have been pretty poor defensively this year, right? They're minus 87. They're half of what the Rabbitohs have given up. Half. We would have to give up 100 points, or 87 points on Saturday to have a worse points differential than the Rabbitohs. And they haven't even got the kick yet. There's still another chance for a try. The Cowboys, defensively, they're giving up 270 points this year, minus 14. So the Cowboys have only given up about 33 points less than the Rabbitohs, but a minus 14 compared to 164. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be happening. 2 minutes to go here in the game. 42-12 was the score. They're going to blue ball us. They're going to score again. They won't get the 50. They won't get the 50. Crippy says, 100% I'm seeing it. Only thing I got stood back for was Loffy getting in the reserves, because to be honest, our weakest point all season has been Warbrick going in the line. Loffy would kill the speed. Yeah, but Loffy defensively needs work. I love Loff. Loff is an unbelievable player. But with Phil Summy coming back, I was surprised at Jojo Stadium, but Jojo had a good game last week. He had a good game last week that people don't talk about. So I think that Desi's just rewarding Jojo with that game. Loffy has been scoring our tries with the same sense. I'm telling you, like Sammy will score those tries too. Sammy's a fast player as well. So I'm not too worried about that. But it's hard for me to talk about it because like I know these guys. And I don't want Loffy to feel like I'm shitting on him. I'm not. There's just things he's going to work on. And then he can get... Because he's one of the best wingers in the comp on his day. It's just unfortunately, you see Tom Trbojevic score the exact same try. Chance Clockstad scored the exact same try that Tom Trbojevic scored the week prior at the exact same time on BK and Loffy's wing. Oh, knock on there by Luai. I don't know how Doggies lost the Rabbits, Aiden says. It's because of the Dogs. Andrew Backhouse says, Blaze was Burleigh Bears, Titans, old feeder club, or was it always Brisbane? Mate, the Bears were our feeder club last year. Fans are going to challenge this. They should. They don't need to, but they will. Crippy says, heard a stat the other day that Bunnies have conceded more points so far this season than Penrith conceded all season last year. Probably. I think he has intended to strip, but just give it to him. Knock on Panthers. 42 unanswered points, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think of it that way. Chaturova in the half with that ball playing. Mate, he's unbelievable. Flows, is it nearly over? A minute 14 to go here. What's the other game tomorrow? No one answered me. What's the other games? We've got Broncos, Roosters, and Manly Raiders. So I'll actually be staying in an apartment in Broadbeach tomorrow. Mum's here. So I'll be streaming from Broadbeach. But I will do both games. Especially after last week. I will be doing as many games as I possibly... It's back to normal now. We're back to normal. Even when I'm sick. No one feels bad for Eels fans, Andrew Slapper said. Jacob Host back on the field 48 seconds ago. Could have put the rep grade team out for this. Andrew says Broadbeach is beautiful. Yeah, Broadbeach is amazing. Bro, I come back and the score was close at half time. Yeah, but call strike. It's been an awful game from the start. It has, despite the close score line at half. The Rabbits peaked in the first half of round 1. First half of round 1. Oh, Manly game. Yeah. Vegas. Well, they had a lot more stability back then. I don't know if Rabbitohs fans will be able to hide this game. You can't hide from this one. You just have to kind of take your licks, really. Other games, but yeah, tough one. And that should be the end of the game. That should be the end of the game. Well, Rabbitohs fans, you're in a world of pain. As a Titans fan, it kind of makes me a little bit happier because that means that now we can't go last this week, regardless of our result against the Storm. But in the same sense, I sympathise with you because I've felt you this way many times. I feel for you. But it's footy, you know? This is what happens. The wins don't mean jack shit unless you experience this. This is why you'll understand what that means when you win, right? That's why when you see me cry or tear up when we win one game, it's because I've been through this. And I know what our fans were like, and I saw the anger, and I saw the disappointment, I saw the tears from the little kids coming up to me and asking me, why is our team struggling, right? So when I tear up for one win, that's because I know how much it actually means. So that's what I'll tell you, Rabbitohs fans. Penrith fans, you weren't that great, but Penrith team, you weren't that great. But you won this game convincingly, and that's all you need. That is all you need. So there you go. I'm going to jump off for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow for Manly Raiders and Roosters Broncos, which will be a good one. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.